Everybody, to our first session of the year.
Finally!
So,
We made it! Good way to start.
yes, it is a good way to start the year.
So, any announcements anyone wants to give off? If we have any.
Older.
Yes, we are very much older.
Oh! Speaking of
Very
which,
much.
yes, he is actually older. And I made
Happy birthday!
I made you a birthday present.
How did you?
Yes. In memory of your little friend. It is a
Destroyed.
decapitated goblin head with no ears.
And his ears are missing. They have the red lines.
Yeah! An eternal reminder of the war crimes you've committed.
One crime, guys. Come on.
So that is now a dice bag.
Just
Alright.
try the most morally abhorrent crime.
But it's so cute. Look how cute it is.
He'd be cute if he wasn't suffering.
It's just so cute. Okay, that's the only announcement I had.
Oh, can I borrow a dice? Look for what you want.
There's at Caitlin's feet. There's like
50 sets.
no. There's only like 20 something now. I've been giving them away.
Yeah, that's true.
You're giving away dice sets?
Right. To people that don't have them.
I don't have reliable.
I already gave you
Oh no.
I already gave you 2
I
sets.
know. I'm gonna.
My
load
opalite
up
dice is rolled up 1, 2, and 3, like
every
Every
time.
Is
other
that
time.
actual opalite?
Yep.
She gets your luxury dice?
I got it from Amazon.
Ah.
you could get like bloodstone or
It
amethyst.
is kind of heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into another pair.
I thought your wife was gonna buy you a set.
She was going to, but it didn't happen yet.
Okay.
She's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "I don't know. There's like 5 million other brands."
Alrighty.
You just get a bag of 20. It costs like 18 bucks. 16 to 18
I was
bucks.
looking at Walmart. You can get 3 sets for like $9. I'm like, "Oh, there's gotta be something fair."
No, Amazon, you get so many more.
And they're really cool.
Anyways,
These are
continue.
If we're all done catching up,
We're done now?
It's been a very long time since we've seen each other.
Yes.
Right. So, where last we left off, our weary adventurers had a very double whammy night, let's put it that way.
It's kind of a triple.
Triple whammy.
Still super chicked up. I can
Our
see all the
adventurers
numbers.
had attended a ball, which was attacked by a large group of people and a giant room knight, causing mass panic and mayhem. Pipe managed to accidentally, expertly kill a guard.
Bringing his kill count to match.
No, it's one higher.
Oh, that's right, above
Rybex.
And made it out of the building with some sealed documents, though he had to throw away his very nice and newly tailored suit. In the
I
process.
kept most of it because it was still stuck to me.
I couldn't remove it safely.
Whereas on the opposite end of town, Trick, Trim, and Point, I didn't mess up anyone's names, right?
Nope.
Good. All managed to sneak into their lab they had been working at, surprisingly easily.
I will show you guys the lab.
Alright, while he's working on that, broke in and
Lab.
found a lot of new stuff.
Oh yeah. This is where everybody else was. That's the lab. You're welcome.
They found a very interesting harp and a floating glowing orb following them around for a little bit before losing them after escaping.
Helpful eye.
Helpful eye. Afterwards, they all made their way back to Bree's home and got some well-deserved rest.
Did we really though?
Did we really?
And
I'm
that
pretty sure I tossed and turned all night over
is
the
where we'll
children,
open
so I didn't get
for
to
today.
Mr. Pratt definitely did not get a well rested night.
Oh no.
Yeah, I thought out by now, right?
Yes! Very toasted. That's right.
What was it,
Very
like
toasted
37 damage?
It was a lot.
It's an ice
So
cream
bad,
dumped
like,
out the
way
back.
too much than was
Oh,
needed.
actually, I've got it written right here.
Yeah, it was 27 damage.
So,
Note to self: next time I have an enemy I don't like, just stick them in my bag.
Only if you still have
Keep all the
all
ice.
your stuff is
probably
in there.
freezing.
Right.
If
The
she can
current
freeze
date
all the stuff that's in there.
Is the 31st of
I don't
Zoot.
think I have
year...
anything freezable in there.
Crap, why is it not
It's all
right
very cold.
That's a very long year.
I have
there?
potions.
Year 1365. There it is.
Speaking of potions and such.
And you all wake up. Any of you who have not already been awake for a long time.
Yep.
You. So what have you all been doing?
Making a kettle of warm tea.
I've been trying.
A lot of
A lot.
praying. And crying. And avoiding being poked by thorns.
I'm going to go to her room.
Okay.
Yep.
You just go to...
She has a room in there now.
Yeah, did I spent the night at Grace home, didn't I?
Yes, you
I
did.
think
Her
you
room
just
is just the living room. She slept on the
I
couch.
slept on the couch.
Okay, I go to where she is, and I sort of gently try to wake her up.
She's already awake. She's making...
I'm making.
Oh, you're
making tea. I'm making
Okay,
tea.
that's right. Point is going to offer you the potion of growth.
So defeating!
What's this?
Sorry for freezing you in the bag.
What is it?
It's a potion of some kind. Make you taller if you wish. And I sorry again for freezing you in the bag, and I walk away.
That's actually kind of smart for a short, small character, because then they do a little more damage.
Do they really though?
1d4.
Not worth it.
So you have that now.
Hey, thanks for
Yeah, you might
helping me.
wanna jot that
She
down.
doesn't even know what it is.
All I know is that it's to make me taller.
It's a potion that makes you grow taller. It is
Alan,
alcohol.
you might want to roll for the potion of the day.
Oh yes, potion.
I remembered something.
Yay!
Alter self.
It actually is an alter self. It's like the most useful one.
Brilliant. I took all of her potions out of her cold room. I need to find out what they are.
You
And I need to find out how many they are.
And if they're so good.
Well,
all of them were
they're in my
ingredients.
cold bag
Oh,
because
yeah, that's fair.
Most of them were ingredients. You did grab a couple potions out of that. I think we had a list.
Hopefully it's enough.
all I have is all random vials from cold room. That's
I mean, it
it.
would suck if something squatted out in your bag.
Or if you just froze a liquid that shouldn't have frozen, and now it's, even thawed.
It's like a pen that exploded in your bag.
Oh my gosh, what am I going to do with you people?
Do something about those cold stones, my god.
Okay, let me just make a quick note.
I mean, if you want to interrogate someone, we know where to put them.
Okay. Right. So it's about... These guys got a late start. It's about 10 in the morning. Marshall should be back somewhere around 1 o'clock.
So,
So how do you guys want to spend your day?
Point. Where's Point?
Yes.
I have a mug of tea in hand. What are we gonna tell your boss when he gets back?
Nobody died. We don't know what we have.
I wouldn't go that far.
You died.
I didn't die. There's a lot
Killed
of...
someone.
Sadly. Yes.
Did you guys talk to each other about what happened last night?
We all literally came in and went to bed.
We also had a conversation of what happened last
The
night.
only
We
person
all-
that saw anyone else was Ravak saw Trim on the couch because he got home late.
She was still slightly built at point that
What are we supposed to do for our boss?
I will, just drop
We tell
the
him
stack
what we
of
think he
papers
wants
that
to do.
I
Here's the thing
have
we
just
owe.
gathered.
You look at Ravik and drop the stack.
You're supposed to give these to me last night.
If you can't find one thing, grab all the things.
That's what I did.
It's very
That's what
large,
we did.
very disorganized stack of
Oh.
paper. Some in folders, most is just newspaper.
I will also pull out the vial with the glowing red strings and set that down on the table.
The vial of glowing red strings. Where was that from again?
The hidden compartment that I actually found.
How
On
much
an
of these
accident.
do we need?
I don't know. Let me sort through them. I will take the stack of papers.
I need my pearl so I can start identifying things.
things.
Oh yeah, so hand that
But
back.
speaking of identifying things,
Oh boy. And I will start tediously sorting through papers, ignoring all the ones that look like just like.
Or did you pull
government
anything
documents.
out of your bag?
I have not pulled anything out of my bag.
Asking for a friend.
I was going to just like everybody stand back and then just flip my bag inside.
Oh, don't do that!
Actually, before I do that, does anyone know if there's a way to turn off ice gemstones
You can break
Put them in a
but it's
box.
a little
without
more
breaking
permanent.
them?
Well, some of them are probably already broken because
I-
they're...
Put them in the ice chest.
She didn't do anything to them.
You do have an ice
Yes,
chest
she
you can
did.
just throw into it.
Put them in
Yeah,
the
a
ice chest.
couple of
Ice
them
chest.
break while I was jostled around.
Are you sure?
I just seem to remember having this conversation last time.
Yes.
She attacked.
How many of them broke?
As can.
Why would...
Because I have
If the answer
in
was
the bag
all
and
that,
check.
would you blame her?
Open the bag and check.
I was getting pummeled.
No.
She
I,
was an
what I
ice
want to do is get.
Like a cartoon
cartoon ice block. Just
Well,
oh,
hold on.
there's Troy.
Just put the ice gems in the
If he pulls them out,
There's...
can he use like his warm hands to deflect the cold?
It's nice. It's not how that works.
It's like a method using ice breath, I feel.
Or could I get a glove and grab him with that?
You didn't look very much like an
To prevent
artificer
damage.
to Houdini, but we got a magic
A
orb.
tiny bit, but not a lot.
Yeah, I don't think that's what we
It's a 15-foot cone.
It might be.
It's
A bit narrowed down a bit, but
It's a 15-foot cone that's
That's all
stuck
I'm getting.
in a
All that I'm
4-foot
getting this
box.
entire time is that no one knows what
Yes,
they're doing. And
you could cover
in
the.
my line of
If you
work,
had like a
that's
whole
a
thing
problem.
container to trap them in, that would work.
Actually, you have one.
You don't have a container.
So do we have an ice chest here?
Yes, in your room.
you all have a small, it's like a mini bar in each of your rooms.
A mini bar.
Nobody opened
refrigerator.
the mini box.
And I'm telling
Going
you this
through and
because
squeezing the glass. Until they break.
And getting damaged.
Straight up, you just break things.
I
That's
mean,
all
I'm
you
telling
do.
you this because
Okay.
Okay.
So you're reading through documents.
you don't have
You two are having a conversation, and you're getting all of your knickknacks
Wire.
identified by him.
your
Yes.
brain.
That doc.
What I need to do.
I don't know if I do or if I don't.
You don't seem like the kind of person to express his judgment.
Russell, are you dying on us?
Question.
Answer.
15-foot cone.
My answer was 42.
Good answer. But
That's
the answer to
the
magic
universe.
hand, he has that magic hand that can hold up to 5 pounds. Can his magic hand pull them out of my bag for me so that no one gets damaged?
You can try.
It's still a 15-foot cone. Like, that is most of the
But the magic hand goes up to 30 feet.
That is true.
So
Carefully extracting magic stones from the bag of holding.
This is terrible. Let's do it!
Can Mage Hand go into an extra dimension?
We will we will tackle that mid talk someday.
For now, we'll just approve it.
Well, we know the answer is up to DM's discretion, but like,
How far is
The
the
mechanics of it, though.
Because the magic hand, isn't that,
It's this one right here.
Okay. Just sounds like this being a
Like, super loud?
I'm not sure.
I turned down the volume a little bit
Yeah.
so that it's not taking in so
Oh
much.
yes, the part we love so much.
Technical
difficulties.
We'll be back to you in a moment. Like elevator needs to go this again.
Yeah. Okay.
what are we looking at?
Bag of holding. Elevator music.
A bag of holding in relation to a magic hand?
Just like any mechanics on it. Bag of holding.
what was I looking at? Oh, I was just looking at my spells. What do I have prepared?
It's a very smart thing to do, so looking at documents, you two are chit-chatting, getting your random miscellaneous vials and bottles identified, and he's working on identifying the
I need to make a
Yes.
I need to make a spell just for Ravak. I'm gonna call it Speed Read. Just because of how many papers he has to go through.
just making an altered haste spell, but just for your mental thought.
Or like an
Pretty much.
altered comprehend language. You can just comprehend book.
Oh,
You
how
can Use a spell slot to touch a book and absorb all the knowledge you need from its pages.
How did
Pretty
the
much.
distraction go last night?
I don't know, Russell. How did it go?
Distraction.
It went wrong, somehow. It worked. Obviously, I have papers. But there was a rune night.
And what now?
Someone plate armor that was resistant to basically all forms of attack that I could tell.
Doesn't sound like anyone I know, does it? Does it sound
Your
like mine?
organization is fairly, it's like in an infant state. It does its decent amount of jobs, but most of what you do is like small things.
Right.
This is way
We're
too
more
expensive.
This
This is way too far for what your organization would do.
I don't remember that in the instructions
Yeah,
that they gave
someone
us.
beat
Did
us
you?
to it.
No, neither do I. That's
They
why I
wanted
say.
something?
I believe he said something about killing the rulers, but
Oh no.
I was kind of busy trying to kill him.
How'd that go?
Did you succeed?
Well, he was resistant to all forms of damage, as I could tell. So no, I did not. I barely even scratched him.
You put up a very good fight, though. I'll give you that.
Do we care about this being running around
Yeah, I care.
killing?
When I meet him, I want to try out his armor.
I don't
I don't think
care.
it'll fit you.
I don't care that
Down
much.
scale it in front.
Unless he runs into us again. I'd rather not.
Does he have the
I can
thingy
fit
we
in the
were trying
leg.
to take?
Just
No.
bounce around.
Can I?
The way Revax described it, it was just an attack. As far as you could see in the room, people were fighting each other. No one was doing anything untoward.
So we're gonna take these out.
Okay.
Not yet.
So how long did
Identify, I do a 10. It's I do it ritually, so it's a 10-minute every time I cast it.
So, after about an hour, you can identify your vial of red glowing strands and 5 of these items. Roughly. Right, so, after my 90% trick, pick 5 of those things you want identified.
Well, we haven't determined if we can take the ice things out of the bag before we...
You want to try?
With the magic hand? Yes, we... if we can do it.
Mage hand?
You know, I just realized we could probably both be touching the pearl and identify things at the same time.
Good.
Just like reaching out across the table.
We could.
Which hand
This
was
is
quick?
not gay, this is not gay.
Dominant hand. Yeah.
Just like one's holding it this way and one's holding it this way.
We have to be touching the object we're identifying too.
Yes. And just be like touching it on the table. Get one of those little like cup things that holds spheres for decoration. And just touch it.
Summoning ritual.
It would look quite weird, but we could double our time. The time.
Marshall walks in and Ratback, Mr. Power just like,
Holding hands.
He doesn't see the pearl.
So you're taking the frost gems out.
Yes.
Okay, so you're just grabbing them out and hoping for the best
No,
when mage handing it.
I was hoping to mage hand.
I will attempt to mage hand it. That is
And just
my
stick them in my ice chest and close the thing.
So after a little bit of time and moving some stuff around, you got this crazy random idea that just might work.
Oh no.
You move half the team away from your bag as you flip it open. You feel a chilly air coming from the inside of the
Wanna
bag.
climb in?
Spike reaches a magic hand in.
We're a ways away. He's like reaching.
Using mage hand, he reaches
20
a hand
feet
in.
away.
Roll me a d20. Just straight roll. No modifiers or anything.
An interesting method.
6.
This is gonna go well.
You reach in and you pull out the first frost gem, which is badly cracked and is no longer glowing.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
That wasn't too
Reach in again.
Ice method comes flying out of the bag.
Roll again.
Ice.
12. I'm doubling. At this rate, I'll be at 20 in no time.
You rummage around and you pull out another 2 more, one of which is still glowing but it hasn't gone off quite yet. The other one, you pick up bits of broken shards.
I'm slowly losing.
These are
inventory.
cheap, like anywhere between 20 to 10 gold piece gems.
Oh, so they weren't.
I mean,
They're
more
not-
space.
They're not that expensive.
Their value comes in the method they contain.
20 to 10 gold pieces. I only have 100.
Okay, one more roll from you, Alan. You have like, what, 3 more left?
You need to stop
3.
rolling for me.
It's a 3.
Okay, you rummage around. Trick, name a random item in your bag.
Name a random item in my bag.
First thing you see.
First thing I see, it's one of those. Well, no.
Go for it.
Random item. The gold piece.
Your hand reaches in, you pull out a very frozen, frost-covered gold piece.
That's chill. Push that back.
Put it back.
I'll,
Quickly check something with Mage Hand. Okay. Reach in again, and after a bit more running around, you pull out another 2, you pull out the last few gems, and 3 of them go off in random directions. And of course they hit nobody. They're all very far away. Ice and frost is covering crap everywhere.
Wow.
So how many of these actually survived?
So there was like 6 in there, right?
There's 8.
8. Okay, my numbers are off. Out of those 8, only about 5 survived.
That's
And you still have that one cracked-ish one, but it still seems to be working normally.
So
What do we do?
5 that actually work and 1 that's cracked.
So 4 that work normally, 1 that's
Okay.
cracked that still works, and 3 that are badly cracked, and 1 that's just completely... It's shards now. The best you could find was like a small bit of shards. Be careful when you put your hand in your bag. I don't want you to get cut. So you just start placing them in your refrigerator, close it.
Okay.
They don't go off in your hands.
Now I'm going to take my bag and just turn it inside out. Everybody move back.
You turn your bag inside out. Everything just right out onto the floor.
I'm gonna jump onto the table.
Tools, metal bits with like gears and a movable rod, items, coins everywhere. Almost all of it covered in frost.
I'm gonna tally up in my head how much money is on the ground right now.
Make a wisdom check.
Oh no.
You want to know how much?
Actually, you have keen mind, right?
I do.
If I remember that description correctly, I'm going to rule that you can almost instantly tell how much gold you can see is on the ground. So from what gold you can see,
Mine?
can I see your
This is a
character
stack
sheet for a
group.
second? You find a grand total of, from what you can see, just out on the ground, 34 copper pieces, 2 silvers, and 47 gold.
Oh.
47.
Yep. Oh, some of it's still hiding in crap.
And frozen.
Items.
I'm just gonna quickly scoop the gold back in.
Your numbers could be
Here, let me
wrong.
help
Some
you.
coins
No,
are
no, no,
frozen.
no. I got it. I've been on the street long enough to not need help.
I'm going to carry my gold.
So scrape all my gold and copper and silver back in
And
the
we're
bag.
going to get to work identifying all this.
And then I'm going to put all my regular items back in the bag, so I only have the electric gemstones, the...
Element.
Okay. 3 elemental gemstones with that
With the stars on the end.
star on it. And then 12 regular elemental gemstones. 6
So which ones are
schematics.
so which of those are you putting up to for Alan right
2
now?
pages
There's
of
only
notes.
you can only identify 5 of those at a time. 5 of those right now.
I'm going to hand the 2 pages of notes and the 1 notebook of code to Rabbit.
Okay.
And then I want him to identify the 2 devices.
You better start working on that spell real quick.
Your devices.
Alright.
Anything else?
And I'm just gonna hand him all the random files. Just like, here you go, figure it out. Because he won't need to use the
Manager.
Okay.
He'll be able to see, oh, this is this and this is what it does.
Reagent vials. So that's 2 items I'll identify. You got the 2.
And then I'll hand him one of the elemental gems and one of the star elemental gems.
Well, I still need to identify mine and
what
your
else?
guys' heart.
No, I haven't pulled it out yet. I don't know I have it.
Okay.
The rock with.
I'll share with the class.
I'll put the makeup back in the bag.
He doesn't need to.
Okay, so
How long have you been
you got
operating?
4
Are you
you got
trust-
4 items to identify. You can fit 1 more in there.
Okay.
I'm just saying, we all tend to wing things, and so far it hasn't turned out great.
He's got
Well, Point and I have been working together for
You
years.
got 2 devices, one of the basic Allen gems, and a rare
And that's
Allen
it.
gem.
Cool.
Okay.
I forgot to write down the heart.
I guess we'll want to see the rock with crystals, see if that's got any properties.
Are we looking at and identifying important things right now?
So,
Yes.
Well, trim has an important thing that we should probably look at eventually.
Yeah. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess
crap.
I'm gonna pull out the harp. We
Wait,
wrapped
wait,
it up.
wait. Let them
Thank you.
do the rest of his stuff.
Okay, so
I just
after
have to
about an
ask
hour,
At some point.
start identifying crap. So we'll start with Trick's stuff. So it's first off the 2 devices.
Okay.
They're attempts at recreating like handheld flamethrowers that wrap around your arm. So for pipe, because you're not identifying it, pipe, the code in these gems seems a bit broken up, mangled, it's messed up. So either something went wrong or someone put a typo somewhere. Okay, the first elemental gem you chose, let me actually grab the Dungeon Master's Guide because I don't remember all the gems' names offhand.
Ooh, an actual elemental gem.
Oh crap!
What a steal!
I had 15 elemental gems. 3 of them were like elite elemental gems.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one you handed in was an amethyst,
a lot of stuff.
6.
and it's got a fake magical aura on it. It's got no elemental thing in it. But it could house one. And the 1 starred one you threw at him, a transparent dark green piece of alexandrite with some big elemental in it. This one's primed with an elemental, no code in it, it's fresh and it's ready to start working.
So,
Not actual elemental gems that you crush under your foot and summon an elemental.
Okay.
These are binding gems.
This is like, holy
Okay, so I guess we gotta differentiate those. Binding gems are gems with elemental binding.
Yes.
And elemental gems are the ones you crush under your foot.
Yes.
To get them.
That's
Does that make sense? Everyone clear?
Everyone's clear. Got it.
Good.
One more time with the people in the back.
I was like, great, let's go summon an earth elemental.
Ask your
First thing.
friends!
so what kind of gem was that?
The starred one, a piece of alexandrite, dark green. Off the top of your head, worth anywhere between 400 to 500 gold on the open market.
Oh my gosh. What's an elemental?
With an elemental, so you have no idea how much it could be actually worth.
You said there was 2 more slots, right?
You had like one, oh, the one, and the geode you threw in. 1 second, the gem is...
Because if there's another slot, I would do one of the elemental, starred elemental gems.
You used that one last one up on the geode.
Okay.
And it was 1 geode. You identify it as...
A gem.
It's essentially a crystal realm. Like a tiny experiment to grow crystals.
So
Nothing too expensive, barely 5 to 10 gold. If you can get a good enough, if you can get a good enough sized crystal, you might fit a method in it.
Interesting.
That's it. And for you, the vial of red strands in it, it doesn't identify as a magical item. It's the effects of a spell.
I learn the effects of spells.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly double check.
I know what spell was cast. You learn which spell created it.
It's a spell you actually don't know the name of.
It's a tracking spell.
It's
Great.
from what you can tell, this spell seems to store memories. For those of you at home, this is the encode thoughts cantrip.
I have found his journal.
So you have essentially a jar of memories.
I found this in whose office?
Nithralis.
Dumbledore, I mean...
The problem is you need encode thoughts to read it.
I know. None of us have that.
Or
I think that I'm gonna
detect thoughts.
detect
works
thoughts.
Yeah, but I think
Isn't
whoever
that a third
the
level
people
spell,
working for,
too. That's first.
Oh.
No, second.
the people working for
Detect thoughts is second.
probably have the necessary information for that.
But, as an artificer, I don't know if we can get detect thoughts. I don't think
Encode thoughts isn't even available on like any of the class spell lists.
Oh, that's right.
Guildmaster's Guide to
It's
Ravnica.
only, yeah. Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. That's right. I was like, wait, no, I've read that spell though. Yes.
Yeah, it's not a...
Because I've held in my hand at one point in time the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. That's why I read that stuff. Only part of that guild.
Seems like... I don't think we get one of this one.
No, only guild.
Only from someone who knows it can you learn it from.
And it's a cantrip, which means
So, after about now, so it's about
I'm going to be
11:30.
studying the schematics.
So you guys are having a conversation about the harp.
I'm gonna, before I do that, I wanna do a once-over around the room with my lantern of revealing.
You do a once over. of-
Paranoid little.
There is no sense. There is nothing invisible in the room. Hey, a little paranoia never killed anyone.
Actually.
Yeah, actually it did.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, paranoia did kill a guard.
Okay,
Congratulations, you got it.
so if I remember correctly, you can correct me on this, because with my keen mind I should be able to remember crystal clear. What we're looking for is supposed to have some kind of elemental
Binding. base on
binding
it.
thingamajig.
You got an elemental binding thingamajig.
Okay, I don't think we succeeded in that point last night, unless y'all can, I'm gonna pull out the harp and set it down with like the strings and stuff. Unless y'all can see if there's any elemental stuff
Does it match?
connected to this.
In all but color. These ones are like a light cyan blue.
Interesting.
And you play his memory on the harp.
hey, that might work.
It makes voices when you
Yes,
strum it.
exactly, but they might be memories of previous voices.
I'll grab one and just strum one string.
Okay.
It explodes.
You string it, the string cracks, and the world dies around you. Congratulations. New campaign, everybody!
everybody!
TPK!
It's a...
How many
Wait, 'cause I never got my
It's a very ethereal sounding G.
We hear voices.
Well, roll.
I always hear voices.
Roll up.
Natural 20.
Roll. Just no wisdom. That's the number.
That's a 14.
For perception.
Here's my...
That's an 11.
Oh yeah. I'm not perfection in it. That's a 22.
Okay, so, has everyone rolled?
Are we adding perception or just wisdom?
Just straight wisdom.
Okay, that is 13.
The same.
Okay, so anyone with higher than 20, raise your hand. Okay, higher than 15. Higher than 10.
Yay.
Between, I'm gonna guess between the 11s and 13s range.
I'm
Wisdom?
14.
Yeah.
actually.
14, great
13.
job. Okay,
13.
13. Okay, so, you all hear a very ethereal sounding G note. You can hear the slight whisperings of a voice. It's like a conversation between like a lighter tone and a deeper tone. As the note fades and you hear nothing more.
Not very musical. think it's what we're looking for.
Yeah, I know. It was in a super secret compartment. Nothing was really in plain sight, which I think it really should be in plain sight. But I didn't find anything.
Turns out it's her diary.
That's what I was thinking.
How goes the work over there?
Did I find anything useful? Someone died in that paperwork.
It is rather boring, if that's what you're wondering.
Were you a secretary before this?
No, I was a sailor who hunted pirates, and now I'm stuck doing paperwork.
Congratulations, you're running a desk job.
You know, we should work together to create something that can do this for us.
You think?
Just start charging him by the page.
Okay, so from one of the documents you've read so far, you're about a fourth way through the stack. Most of this is just reports. Miscellaneous reports on this or that, everyday meetings.
Those are the ones I'll read like the first little bit and set off to the side. I don't care.
You have a couple reports
Or
about some of
personal.
the Orichalca mines starting to dry out a bit. And one,
Goes in a separate pile.
one involving some project farther south of Roland, but it doesn't seem to be related to what you're looking for.
That's in the
South
garbage
of
pile.
Roland. You mean south of Esmere?
South edge of Roland.
Oh, I was like, south of Roland is the ocean.
Yes, we have a whole nation under the ocean.
Darn seals. Merfolk.
And they are on Kal'Jaru.
So you're gonna keep reading those
Yep,
until you're finished?
yep. Well, I'll take a little, I'll stop there and then pick up the ones,
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
pick up the ones that,
Hello.
Trick gave me.
You sounding good? Alright?
I'm going to be going over the 6 schematics today.
Schematics, they seem to be just different ideas on how to attach the flamethrower thing onto an arm. Like a full-on casing, like a bracelet with a side attachment. The last two are one second. This is trying to think ideas of attaching it to like a folding mechanism to make it more compact, though they couldn't seem to figure out how to get compact pieces to work around the gemstone. Given a few days, you might be able to fix the problem.
Okay. That's what I'm going to work on, is those 2 devices.
You're just gonna start reverse engineering these things.
Thinking it's wrong.
Then he'll have Thunder Gauntlets and Flamethrowers.
Thunder gauntlets, flamethrowers. What's next? An explosion? Don't have any ideas. Quick, I'm watching.
No.
Explosions
Explosions
are
are
his job.
Yes. Well, I was going to say Pipe's job because he's more likely to be able to actually make an alchemical explosion. But
Okay. So, anything
That
else you
costs
guys?
money.
Anything else you guys want to let me know what you're doing for the next couple hours?
I have 100 gold.
And, Seth, you want us to come into work today?
We should probably show up.
You probably should go and work today.
I'll
Hit
set aside the
nudge.
papers. I'll go. Let's go.
Yes.
Wait. Don't forget about these bios.
Vials full of all kinds of alcohol reagents.
I'll actually take the papers into my room.
I'll just grab a handful and identify him on the way.
We may not want to do that, because if you show up to our work where we stole them from...
No, don't, I won't do them there. I'll do it on the way. I'm an alchemist.
So you're just going through the vials that you're finding.
I'm trying to separate them to make sure that they're not touching.
Okay. So, of the, I'm going to say about a dozen or so of items that you just from the shelves and he has handed to you that can fit in your hands, you have about 6 of them are common essences, inks, and reagents. You have 4 of which are uncommon and 2 are rare. Just of this batch he gave you.
4 uncommon,
2 are rare.
2 rare, 4 common, 4 uncommon.
These are regions or essences?
Yes.
So 2 essences, 2 common essences,
2 common essences.
a common reagent, and a common magical ink. The other 4 are straight uncommon essences.
You know what? This will be faster on paper.
Much faster on paper.
Okay. So, magic ink. One common.
I should have really. I actually should have prepared you like an already written list. I
Yeah.
should have given you. I'll remember that for the future. I'm sorry, that was on me. I got scrap paper.
One common essence, 4 common, uncommon regions.
Don't know what you nailed it, but you nailed it.
I'm a masterful artist.
2 rare regions. And
One of those is a reagent, the other is a magical ink.
oh, 1 rare magic ink.
Is there a rare magical ink? Nope. Rare essence. Why is
Oh.
there only uncommon? Why is there only common and uncommon magical ink? That makes no sense.
Right? You would think that
Oh,
a
great.
kraken would be.
Yes, ink from a kraken mixed with a little bit of blood from the leviathan.
Only uncommon.
It's easy. Toss in the tears of a mermaid and the sweat of a sea god while you're at it.
I'm putting all those other things back in the bag.
You're just handing him items and he's rattling them off to you.
Yeah. Just
Okay, you can get that. The rest of us to me later.
I'll get the rest of the list to you after the session, so we don't have to sit here and
I was like,
everyone
that's
rattling
a
off what
lot.
we got. Yeah. That was just the first batch.
I know.
I looted the room, okay?
Place where you won't loot the room.
It's been.
Running around the city. As you come in across the Sovereign Square, we actually have a map prepared for this!
Yay, map! Oh no, the spiders!
The spider,
no!
And so am I.
It's been through worse, it's okay.
Probably hide these.
So, where's the map of Esmir? It's all the way underneath it. So you're coming from this road, so you're coming up from this corner here. Large stage here, completely curtained. Seems to be for the exhibition happening
Is
later.
this Sovereign Hall right here?
Yep, that's Sovereign Hall. Big building.
I'm gonna look around for the entertainment crew. I was told that.
Entertainment crew. We're gonna have fun. So, almost all these are vendors. Up here, more potions and some artists trying to sell off wares, small little artificers being made. Right here is Inventor's Row. All the small knick-knack inventions, binding, anything bigger. And that's a fountain. It's a very pretty fountain. Each square is 5 feet.
What else you got a fountain that size?
You just make your way through performers
Is
dancing
there a
through
lot
the
of
streets.
guards?
Decent amount.
Any that I know.
Decent amount. Anywhere from just wearing a breastplate to a couple in full Orhalcum armor.
Do I recognize any that stopped us outside of the building the other day?
All the full Orhalcum plate look exactly the same.
I'm so glad we were all disguised.
Right.
Except you.
Okay.
I was in the back.
You were in the back.
I was freezing.
You broke my thing!
You nearly killed her with your things.
It's debatable.
Not that debatable, actually.
She would have died.
We all will die.
Horribly and very coldly.
Oh, well, most of us won't die that way. It's normally safe
Making
for
way through the
sailors.
square, people shouting at you, and making way. Performers dancing through the streets. A couple fire breathers. Not as spectacular as they used to be, but still pretty impressive.
I will cast Produce Flame. And literally breathe fire.
As the performer comes up and just blows fire into the air. He looks at you with a smile. You raise your hand to your mouth as just a burst of fire in his face.
Don't you have control flame?
Yes.
Please do it.
I was looking at it. 1 second, let me find
You
it.
just light half.
As a burst of fire comes out of his face, he stumbles back a little
I'm
bit.
gonna make
still
the
out
fire. I'm gonna make his fire. Oh wait, no, it has to be non-magical. Never mind. I can't do that.
I only have
Are the fire
fire.
breathers magical?
He kind of looks at you for a second and shakes and gets his bearings and takes another swig of water.
Go, Rebecca, go, go, go.
In quick bursts, making kind of like almost a staccato beat, as some dancers start to come around, stomping along.
I only have firebolt.
If you want to take control of these flames, you can.
Oh, it does. Yep. I was like, I know it says non-magical flames somewhere. It's at the very top. I was reading my bottom.
It's already really loaded. I thought my step in. 17 charges. No, 10.
I'll just make his fire into perfect spheres.
As the fire
1 second. Let me. This might play into James's plan. 1 second. Let me check what spell this is.
Produce flame? Is it a cleric spell?
No, produce flame I do.
That's a
naturally.
racial.
Um,
I'll do mine though, like,
oh crap.
because it's always somatic. I'll just try and just like do it kind of behind my back, so no one realizes that I'm casting it. Okay. Oh, nice. That'll be a modded 20.
I will say, make it blue and cast Thaumaturgy. It is a cleric spell, so
Okay.
what happens?
So, as you kind of just look and you fold your arms, and from the inside of your coat, you wiggle your fingers, as you manage to cover this bit of silvery light, as the flames dance in the air, swirling into perfect orbs, keeping ablaze for any real logical reason, as they sort of spin there at your whimsy, as a small crowd actually starts to gather at this impromptu impromptu performance. You cast thaumaturgy and try to make them move.
Yes.
You feel your divine magic well up in you, like hot magma on a summer day. It feels comfortable and warm, and all of a sudden, it just completely vanishes from you. It cools off. You feel a slight twinge of discomfort in your head as your spell fails.
That was very impressive. Good job.
Yes, yes it was.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh boy. 14 plus my wisdom save, so it'd be 16.
Okay, you're not taking it.
Okay.
You get the brief sense of disapproval at the casting.
Sorry. Won't do that again.
Something for you to investigate later.
Yes.
The performer looks at you with like a giant smile. He's very happy with you as he gets another one ready and bouts a huge gulf of flame.
I'll turn that one into a boat.
Make it a dragon! I'll make it a boat.
As the flames splurge into the air, they swirl again into the shape of a boat. What kind of boat were you going with? Like a galley, sailing ship?
Just like a normal, just a easily recognizable sailing ship.
Just a small
Make
ship.
cannons fire from it.
It's
How
simple
detailed
shapes.
do you want this?
Simple shapes. They can't be very detailed.
Just boat, masts, some sails, and some kind of semblance of oars along the side as it slowly moves its way around in a lazy circle. The crowd is applauding and people are throwing gold coins into the street. As other performers
I'm just grabbing
start
No!
picking
No!
up.
They go to these guys!
I'll give them
We
some.
need to get going.
Yes, let's go.
Oi! Oi, you! Hey, that was very impressive of you.
Mm.
He drops a couple
Thank
of
you.
gold coins into your hand. And you too! He tosses a coin to you.
Woo! I'm rich, guys!
Enjoy the fair!
You as
Pulling
well.
my hood over my face that I'm not recognized by the attention we're getting.
She's just like trembling in the corner.
crumbling.
I do not
Yeah,
exist.
Look at me.
I do not exist.
Exist? I can't see that.
I mean, this is a war forged in the middle of a an artificer fair. That's novelty.
Just don't look at me. It's okay.
Actually,
I ruined my knives.
oh
Oh no, what?
That's a note for later.
No.
I don't like notes for later.
Oh, don't worry, they're very good.
Oh, it's good. Okay. For
Good for
who?
who?
That's a good question.
That's a good
I'll
question.
find out later.
No.
it's later now. Can I find out?
I'm older.
Hey, you eventually make your way to Sapler. It's not her. You make your way to the lab.
It will be by the time we're done with it. Only
You
thing
read
left
inside,
will be
it
the
seems to be a
basement.
fairly quiet area. Although now there's 4 guards at the front, and a couple more patrolling along the sides.
I will stop one of them. What's with all the guards? The last time I was here, there was only 4, but they didn't have this fancy getup.
There was only 2 at the entrance.
No, there was 4 when we came the first time.
After the incident at the ball, we figured the higher-ups figured more security around government places would be a good idea.
I agree. That
I
was,
agree.
gosh, quite a terrible incident.
Which reminds me, identification.
Here you go. Have my card.
He takes all of your cards, starts looking through them, stops at a couple, makes some notes. Stops making notes, keeps making notes. Right, he passes them all out to you in no particular order. Right, head on in.
Thank you.
You go inside. You enter your cramped little elevator. Which is actually, where are you? Are you part of this?
She's
Oh,
never
it's
been.
trim.
She's in my bag.
I can wait until everyone was done. Yeah, if everyone's going to the lab, I'm not...
They're going to work.
I know, if they're going to work, there's no real reason for me to tag along, so...
Do you do guest
What?
passes?
I
Backstage tours.
I probably stayed back at Bree's home, but really quick, when was the elemental thingamabooze that we're supposed to probably have by now supposed to be unveiled?
Unveiled later today at the exposition.
Okay.
Have it. Don't die.
I am going
Think
to
what's his name?
clean up
Depressed.
and head to where the
Name of who?
exhibition's gonna be.
Shane announced that we were going to show you these tomorrow at the unveiling when he introduced the Myrmidons. Suspicions aroused.
So I'll probably be like where
Containment
the exhibition's gonna be
modules.
taking place right now.
So you're just going out about
Energy.
gathering information. Okay, I want you. So how do you want to go about getting your information?
That's
Uh,
the war.
Would you like options?
Yeah.
Okay. Your option off the top of your head is head back to your home base. Try to talk with Derek, see if you can find some contacts who might know anything. Eavesdrop around, look at classic gossip areas or rumor dens, or check the news boards.
Before we left, I would have told you to figure out what was going on with that room night, because that was not in the instruction manual.
That was not the instruction.
Yeah, in that case, I'm heading back to the Mellow Heart.
So, right, I'll get back to you then in a minute. So you all cram your way into this elevator, barely managing to fit all of you.
Don't worry, I got it.
Oh, I hate that.
Sound of steam goes off as the platform lowers down. As you exit the room, and goes right back up.
Saffield around.
She's active. Oh,
You got that one?
I don't have that in paper form yet. I was working on it, but not yet.
I thought you did have... Oh, no, you just had that.
I had the
Yeah,
reading
it's all
version.
third.
It's okay, I have it printed in here. She's at the desk where she was working with Reva
Oh,
on the
yeah,
magic
on
room.
this side of the room.
Yep. If you remember, it was on that side of the room, next to the shelves, right before the table with the sear glass.
Yes. Table with sear glasses right here because they're...
Yeah, that was the big Orhalcom chamber.
Yes.
She seems to be enamored with her work as she's like fiddling with a little something.
Morning, Samuel. Sorry that we're a little bit late. We, took us a bit to get past the guards. It's kind of
Yes.
crazy here.
Yes, last night was a bit of an experience.
Say that again.
Well, I haven't heard much. How was the dance?
Eventful.
Well, events usually are eventful.
Can I get better, dude?
The food was nice, didn't get a chance to dance, and there was a terrorist attack.
Rebecca, you didn't have a chance to dance. How could you?
There was a terrorist attack.
That is a good point to dance.
You could have danced around it.
I danced around a terrorist.
No, I didn't dance
Quick, I
around.
need
not
you.
dying.
What's a good synonym for combine?
Combine? What about, mesh together?
No, that's not it.
Mix? Yes.
Less.
But they're good ones. Fuse.
Alright, guys.
Sorry.
She starts rolling up this piece of paper. Oh, we'll come back later. Anyways, today's going to be a bit of a half day on account of the festival.
Yes, what do you want us to do? Is there any preparation you need for the rest?
Yes, actually, Trick. I am going to need you to go to these shops. She hands you a piece of paper. That is blank. And Point, I need you to start organizing them. I need you to start organizing the tinkering equipment over on the tables.
She
I
hands
do
me
know how to
a big piece of
organize.
paper.
I think. I go over and just put them
I
into
think you
size.
gave me the wrong
Pipe,
paper.
I want you working on the alchemist supplies. I want those reorganized, alphabetical order, and I don't know, work on something if you finish early.
I can do that.
We're back.
Yes.
I need more lunch. Let's go.
Revek, you can have the day off. I don't want to see you.
Considering what
Oh, yeah,
happened
that's
yesterday,
right.
you
I
can
want to
have the day
organize the
off.
spell scrolls and notes on the shelves.
Brilliant.
Question?
Yes?
This paper's blank.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, one moment. She starts writing it down.
Speaking of blank pages, were you ever able to break into that notebook we found at the elemental place that had the illusory script or something?
Oh, yes, it's been very enlightening. Here, I need you to go visit those stores, grab the supplies as listed.
What am I supposed to pay for the supplies with?
Just charge it to Safio.
Oh, they'll just... Okay.
They're my normal suppliers, and I'm going to
No, don't.
get lunch. Is there anything you want? Any of you want?
News. Recently
I'm good
aged.
for now.
I like some of these tools, Kal'Jaru.
Do I recognize
No.
those? Do I recognize the shops?
By name. You haven't personally visited them. Think of them as like obscure Best Buys to get office supplies.
Alright.
Just different merchants with different materials she needs, rather than allocated by the government.
Government approved materials?
Okay. I'll be back in about half an hour. Trick, you want to come up with me?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Elevator up.
Just by size and
More
color.
just get to work. You're off. Doing who knows what. This will take you guys about a good hour. And trim. What was the name of this shop again?
Mellow heart.
Thank you. I'll make a note
The mellow heart.
that I lost
Mellow
that
heart.
paper note, so I'm gonna make it digital. So you return to the Mellow Heart. You enter the store and business is pretty fast.
Are there
Good
guards
stream
there
of cu-
too?
Good stream of customers coming in there.
Yeah.
Couple of guards on duty, off duty. They're in normal armor.
Does she recognize everything?
Guys, we have like overturned this entire city.
Definitely have.
Hey, sorry I'm late
We
for
should
my...
know about
my
half the
shift.
guards by base by now.
Oh, Trim! Hi, welcome! Get into the back. I think Darren wanted to see you for a moment.
Yeah, I need to talk to him too. Thanks.
Right, and yes, sir, that'd be 3 cream cakes and a cinnamon bun. Anything else?
Oh, good choice.
A cinnamon bun.
Synonym. Maybe
Yeah,
hand those
that.
up to Satfield next time.
Oh, Trim, good. I was just about to start looking for you. Why don't you come into my office? We have a lot of reading to catch up on.
It's been a long day.
I'm gonna follow him.
He brings you in, he locks the door, and he pulls a book off the bookshelf. Reading a springy noise as the bookshelf starts to move to the side and the motions you
This is very happy music for a hidden passage.
He turns him
Is this supposed to be following?
It's
Ambience,
metal.
ambience festival music. So, quiet room, lit by a couple of glowstones. Right. Trim?
I hear stuff didn't go so well.
No, it didn't. Half of our operatives are either severely injured or dead.
I didn't hear that
The other half are dead or severely injured.
part. Thanks.
We have a couple who made it out unscathed in the guard's armor, but last night was definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
What concerns me the most is that I've been doing some digging up in the last 10-ish hours, and this group seems to have just popped up out of nowhere. No names, no contacts, no sign of them anywhere. It's like they popped into thin air.
Which group?
Us. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
They are too well armed, too well prepared, and too well trained to have just sprung up out of nowhere.
I've been doing some planning, I think.
There's a good chance we might have also been compromised. Haven't heard anything yet, and what friends I do have in the law enforcement aren't. They haven't gotten back to me for a while.
Sounds like you're moving. Holy smokes.
I think we need to...
I don't know if anything's set in stone yet, but you might want to get prepared, just in case.
I'm wondering if,
I want you to keep as close with this group you've been working with for as long as you possibly can.
Oh no.
spray looking removed.
If things get serious. I have a hunch.
Does she know? Oh,
I've spoken to her. I've spoken with her already.
thank you. Maybe this was just a mistake.
I want you to avoid the key defense agents as much as you possibly can. At least formal contact. I want you to get this group and practically unaffiliated with us for the next while.
Will I be hearing from you then
When things go into the ring, I'll let you know.
we've all been cut off by our leaders.
I didn't have one.
Right, now
It's just me talking to you as a friend.
Well,
As your leader, I want you to do some investigative work, some investigative journalism into this group you've been working with.
Do not investigate me. I'll gladly tell you all of my life stories. Life
I
stories.
just hold on to what I find until y'all get me to be okay?
I will gladly tell you all of
Observe
my
those,
life
observe as much as you
stories.
can, and if you find it in any way related to this group, I want you out of there as fast as you can.
Okay. And
I want you to see that they're an actual threat to the city, a threat to what we're trying to do here, and a threat to Roland as a whole. To be fair,
yes,
Don't
we are a
process.
threat. And Pike doesn't like it.
Pipes the
between you and me, I don't think there's a lot of organization on their end.
Understand. That was way too good of a hit. They couldn't have pulled that off.
But I will,
It's organized.
I will look into it.
Our greatest
We're
disguise.
not,
Yeah, then this come to.
we didn't accomplish very much on our end either.
It's supposed to be a simple job. It's too good to mess up.
We always start off that way.
Shouldn't have done this. Really shouldn't have done this.
Well, we're here now.
Yes.
We're gonna be
So nothing you can
okay,
do to
right?
fix about this.
We're gonna be okay, right?
Will we? And if things aren't okay, then I don't know. I'm doing my best. I'll make sure your sister is okay.
Thanks.
Till then, you. According to the road.
How much is in there?
About 5 million.
I'm gonna
150.
check. That's not me asking him, that's just me asking.
Look, it's a sizable amount of gold.
Okay, how much?
150.
Ooh.
She's richer than I am.
Richer than I am now.
And you guys have been stealing from Sheffield. No, wait, Marshall. So Marshall. Marshall
I
got
stole from that
one.
Boulevard.
I didn't steal it. I showed up in a suit, and I kept my suit in good condition.
I'll keep an ear out for.
Keep it in good condition. When a halberd keeps stabbing
And
you.
also there's a list of people I want you to meet with before you go dark. We'll hook you up with some side projects I've been working on.
She's already dark. She's on the dark side.
She read the Bible as soon as she met me.
Where's the list?
It's in the back.
It's in the back. Awesome.
Well, can I just say, Trim, it's been an honor working with you. If things do not go well, may the winds of freedom ever fill your sail.
Don't watch your purse.
She steals his purse.
She wouldn't do
Do
that.
not and step out.
Now, closes everything up, unlocks the door. Off you go on your
Oh, have you
Traveling
heard
sales.
anything about the exposition today before I go?
exposition. Yes, they're moving that to tomorrow.
We're moving the expo.
The entire expo is moved to tomorrow.
Impressive.
Apparently something
Like an increase
not much is known to the general public about the attack of last night, but there are some thoughts and suspicions. Things definitely went really wrong. But the Sovereigns just they sent out a public message. Not much information, but essentially the festival is going to go on an extra day this year. Expedition moved tomorrow.
We're helping the city, guys. We're on vacation.
That's nice of people. Happy. Alright.
Something about not being oh dang it, what's the word?
Intimidated?
Thank you! Being intimidated about whatever it is. Off you go.
And
Yeah,
off
good
I go.
enough.
Off you go. Isn't everybody happy?
I'm gonna swipe a cream cake.
I'm just peachy.
Everybody happy.
Swap your cream cake. Briefly look at the list. Steal yourself for the future. And make your way towards some blacksmith shop in Stone District. Now, back to you all.
Yay.
I have a question about these regions.
Regions you're working with or regions you have?
No, I want to make something.
What do you want to make? And are you using your own? And
I
are you
would use the
borrowing?
ones that he stole.
Okay.
So, not technically my own.
Region?
Regions, yes. If I use several reactive and a poison, could I create some kind of fog explosion? Kind of like
That would be
a
an
chemical
essence, not a poison.
compound to like create like kind of like a what's that
Poison
ice
cloud?
called?
Oh.
Ever smoking bottle?
Kind of like an ever smoking bottle.
Ice?
That ice that
Fog
you put in
cloud.
water.
Oh. Dry ice?
Dry ice! Kind of like that. Where like it would almost be like dry ice put in water to create a fog cloud, but like
Poisonous.
quadruple. I don't want it necessarily poisonous.
So an essence, not a poison.
Yeah, more of an essence.
Yeah. So if you several reactive reagents, a poison, and vial, bottle, some kind of other thing you want.
It would just be a vial.
I can glass blow something big.
Okay, let me just take a look at the list I have of things here.
Glass blowing tools aren't so dumb now, are they?
No. As soon as you're like, I can create vials, I was like,
Not just vials. I could make big vials. I could make full vases with a glass cork.
yes. That would be cool. That are expendable.
Okay, you do have an essence viable and a couple of reactive reagents needed, but you're missing a few reactive from the stuff he gave you.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
He
might
has
have it in
he has another 24 in his bag.
Yes, but she's not here at the moment.
So
You should have just asked
you
me
can
to
try to
leave it behind
improvise.
while
You
you
can
were-
try.
I will wait for him.
Organize spell scrolls around highest level. How do you want to organize them actually?
Very carefully.
In his bag.
Oh, he's more honorable than you two.
Than me?
Bishop Hyde wouldn't steal. Okay?
What
That's below you.
kind of spell scrolls still just teleportation? I don't remember. Yeah, there's magic mouth.
Magic missile, magic mouth,
Couple magic
teleportation,
missile, magic mouth.
summon
teleportation.
method, no, creep method, elemental binding. Binding method, that's what it's called.
It's been the shelf evolving spell scrolls have been stocked recently. One of which are Misty Steps.
That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
You find a variety of different spells, most of which are enhansive.
We're just gutting this city and just, like, turning it against itself. So much mistrust now.
Most of these can be enhansive, haste for increased speed and thought processing, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Not a lot of combat spells.
All sort of into like what they do, and then by alphabet. So like, all like transportation over here.
So everything involving like elemental conjuring in one shelf,
Yeah.
stuff,
All that kind of stuff.
and a whole shelf by itself for just magic circle.
Magic circle.
Can that be a spell scroll?
Actually, could that actually be a spell?
Because
I don't think
you
so.
have to draw it out. You would have to know the sigils.
No, not magic circle.
I think it can be though.
It's a 10-minute casting, isn't it? No, it's a 1-minute casting.
Yeah, but just picture it as in the spell scroll just has the magic circle and
Yeah.
it projects it onto the ground.
That's what it would have to do, but is
I'm
there
going to
a
quickly
thing
check
that says it has to
spell
be
scroll
one
break
action?
down to-
It might have to be one action. I think it's a spell that I think you're right.
Because he did say teleportation circle, and I was like, I don't know if that would work, but I don't know enough about spell scrolls, so I never really brought it up.
Well, I have been wrong about the information I remember before. We remember the mirth denying transportation incident.
Yes, we all remember that. Well, you might not. You wouldn't.
Unless you guys went back and watched Stamrock.
Oh, well, he hasn't used it yet.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I will work on it.
Watch our channel.
Just some self-promotion right there. Don't worry about it.
Gildal's the best.
No,
I do like
Kaldar is.
Why can't I find anything on spell scrolls in here? Alan, why don't you search for that? for me?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Thank you. And you've very quickly and efficiently organized all the tinkering
Into
equipment,
color and
tools.
size and what I like.
And what I like.
You're done so fast, now you're kind of at a point where you can just sit there and mess around.
Color and size and what I like.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
just got a
starting
pile
to-
of.
Yeah.
There's like an open book of tinkering mechanics next to you that you found in this
I'm going to
shop.
try to make a miniature spider.
Do we have more water?
We did.
I can get more water.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Right.
feel like I should ask
So with all of that taken care of, you have been going shop to shop. Let me see which one you've gotten so far.
How far have I got? Do I swipe anyway?
You want to swipe crap? You can also you're about halfway through this.
About halfway through.
Just a few more stops. Okay, Trim.
Hmm?
We're going back to you.
Your turn again.
So you find your way to the alchemist's forge.
Middling of the cream cake.
Open the door. It's a very small shop. Thank you.
Is it busy?
Nope.
Is
It's,
anyone working?
yep, you can hear it very loudly. It's a tiny shop with an open forge.
Just what I need.
There you go.
I would like that actually.
So the layout of the building would be, right here is your shop, and the wall would be here, instead just kind of turns into a whole forge. With a workbench on the opposite side.
And a dime.
You have some wares, swords, daggers, basic weaponry equipment. Some of the fancier stuff is kept behind casing, but like a retractable sword. To a single, you see like a hand kind of half transformed into a blade. Very odd.
Well, I'm investigating that thing while I'm waiting.
You were stealing that thing while you're waiting? I mean, investigating that?
Or I'm investigating that thing while I'm waiting.
It's, the way the arm is shaped looks similar to Point's arm, though
Did I
a
steal
lot,
your
a
arm?
lot bigger, bulkier. So you can see similarities, but it seems to be like for something different entirely.
Fancy letter opener.
Can I help you?
Fancy letter opener.
Hey.
You meet eye to eye with this dwarf.
Oh, I'm not short anymore.
You are eye to eye with this boy. Man.
That is a very short dwarf. It's a dwarf.
Don't be
Most of them are
mean.
still like 4 feet tall.
That's right, you're like the size of a mouse.
Wow.
Everybody else is.
Hey,
Y'all are quite
I'm
been
smaller than
bullying
she
me.
is.
That's right.
He is
You're a
smaller than
thimble
I am.
mouse.
Taking an interest in the enclave?
Skulls.
I'm just really browsing. Actually, was there a name on the list, or was it just the
Yeah, you want to meet with, crap, I have it right here.
Natural 10.
You want to meet with Dolly Ironbeard.
Does he look like he has an iron?
I guess I didn't make an appointment, but I'm supposed to meet with Ironbeard.
I am him.
Hello.
I'm gonna look around. Yeah, it's still pretty empty.
Mhm.
I'm with the Keen Defense.
Yeah, we'll send you.
Yeah.
Arm in the back. He takes you through it behind a shelf and opens a, not exactly hidden door, but it's an out of sight door. Well, this is where all my real magic happens. You see elemental binding machinery everywhere.
Oh, we sure love this place.
Let's go.
Alright.
I know Daryl a lot. He's been keeping my binding experiments on the down low and providing me with coinage, so I've been working on some side projects for him.
I don't care a lot. We'll take everything. You said a lot, right?
Yes. Do you have anything in mind for you to take?
You know, you neglected to mention that.
What would you
I figured you knew, or look at the paper, I figured you knew more than,
It just says to ask for prototype 32-J.
do you know what, prototype 32-Juliet word is?
It's
Oh, he wants a Juliet? Give me a moment.
Oh, Xanthar.
It's all the way in Xanthars?
Well, in here it says that you cast the scroll with without providing any material components. Otherwise, casting a spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time. So theoretically, yes. But then I thought, well, if you can't create one that's more than an action, because it says nothing about actions or anything,
Yeah, no, I remember a
So-
whole other list for that.
so he's gonna find that in Xanthar.
Here you go. It's a pair of gauntlets.
Is the paper, when I looked at the paper, am I supposed to deliver it to anyone, or is there
Nope,
these for
they're for
me?
you. So they're thin metal-plated gauntlets over like leather bracers. They are.
Slide
what are
them
they
on
called?
and
Anyways,
feel.
there's small metal plates over the knuckles and a gemstone on the back of the palm of the hand.
Call me Lord.
Here you go. List of what they do.
List.
More paper.
Better bring it to Ramak.
Ramak, you have time.
Can you read
So
these
you've
to
got
me?
better things to do.
Right.
How do I take the knowledge?
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to attune to them first.
Well,
I would say that one of my finest works.
You can make any spell into a scroll.
is there anything I should be
Any
keeping
class.
Yes.
eye out for as I
Okay.
field
Any
test
spell.
these?
Then I guess yes.
It just takes its same
Everything you need to
tattoo.
know, everything I want you to field test for is in the papers.
Alright, might be a while.
So they're a
They
prototype.
have to put the
They're
symbol
prototype.
in.
Might
So
be a-
they could explode on it.
Yeah.
Not
So it's a
explode.
predestination.
You have bombs on your
Might
hands.
might be a while before you hear back from me, but I'll definitely.
Of course.
Like it still works the same way that normal
Thank you.
casting would.
Yeah.
You're good last stream.
It's just really
You
expensive.
just
to
don't
make.
have to write it.
I remember him.
No, you don't.
Okay.
He was the one in the armor. He's got armor like him.
It was Ironbeard all along.
Ba, 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 ba.
He's got a prototype of my
That's not
armor right there.
copyrighted, is it?
If it is copyrighted, I'm sorry.
Dang it.
It doesn't matter.
Crap.
It was just a
Oh,
tiny segment of it, so I don't think that'd be copyright rules. Right, if we get canceled, you know why.
You heard it here first.
Okay, so you leave, head off to your next destination. Back to the all of you.
Oh, yeah.
Sapio comes back with a half-eaten plate.
She ate the plate, not the
He didn't get it. That was
Half-eaten
clever.
plate of food.
That was clever.
I'll give you a point for that. I'm working on it, I'm sorry. So, she's back. You're back from your adventuring.
I was going to say I was trying to still.
You are carrying
Oh,
a big box.
I got a box, guys.
As the elevator goes back up and you come down to grab the other cup. The
Natural
next
one.
boxes.
Oh, that's two boxes.
You've got 2 boxes.
Yes. Put those in the closet. Not the closet. In the storage room.
In my bag.
You want to just place it in your bag?
Would they fit in my bag?
A box would it fit in your bag? I'm gonna say no.
Well,
Unless you dump the
big
contents.
the box is.
Decent sized box.
So it's not
Your
like
size.
2 foot by 2 foot by like 4 foot or something? Because I would fit that.
Anyway.
Chandelier.
Time. 3 already. You all can stay and work on whatever project, I guess. You can leave if you want. I have to finish this. She goes back to that first scroll that she had and starts scribbling things down, erasing and putting on another scroll. She is very enamored in the wording for something she's working on.
She's making another scroll.
Yeah, so what do you guys want to do? Do you want to leave? Do you want to stay and mess around with crap? You're making a mini spider.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop that
You
project.
don't know anything about that.
Decide that I'm gonna leave.
I do need it down, but
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go and look around town at what's going on in the sites and whatnot.
Okay, just
I don't
sightseeing.
think I'm rich enough for it, but I will look. But I will look for stuff that I can start building a bag of holding with.
Seeing Point leave, Maddox's like, I should go keep an eye on him. He follows.
Ow!
Seville, not Darren want to bother you, but do you know of any events going on today, besides the Artificer Fair, obviously? Any special events going on today that we should look out for? I've never been to the Artificer Fair.
Just the normal events at the town square, the dozens of vendors, the expo. I guess it's been moved to tomorrow, right?
It's been moved to tomorrow.
No.
Man, I need to read the news more often.
Yeah, after the events of last night, the Sovereigns put out a message to...
What happened last night?
The attack on the dance.
Oh, right.
All that talk about
They'll not be saying something about them not being intimidated, and it's bringing off increasing the festivals day by another day. Don't know if it's permanent or not.
Oh,
I haven't been paying too much attention.
that's kind of nice.
And the fair games in Gale Park.
Oh, well, I will definitely check those out, thank you. Your files are organized. I will,
Thank you, Pipe.
might see you around if you come to the festival. I'll be there.
Maybe.
Yes, good to see you again. Have a good day.
She's very focused on what
Yes.
she's working
I'm gonna keep pouring over those schematics and trying to figure out the...
on. Okay.
As I walk by you, I'll be like, I need some more regents.
I'll just
That fancy stuff you stole.
I'll just...
That's like
give her the
transferring
rest
it
of what I've
from one
got.
bag to the other.
Oh, elevator's on.
So he's got all of the vials from...
After a couple seconds, it's not hard to move them.
Do I have all the stuff I need now?
You have, looking through them, yes, you got more than enough stuff. You've got some pretty high quality stuff to work with here.
Sweet. I will definitely go and take my time. Making sure this works.
He goes back to Bree's home and just like locks the door, puts 10 chairs in front of it, and just nobody bother me.
Is there a window just in case this thing blows up in my face?
Well, if there is, it'll just fog, right?
Yes, it's just
In
fog.
theory.
Yeah, he'll just end up suffocating himself. No need to worry.
Yes, if there's no
If you
oxygen.
displace all the oxygen. If the oxygen content is too heavy for your lungs, then you will die of.
If the
You would
oxygen
be-
content's too heavy, you die of oxygen poisoning.
Well, yes, oxygen poisoning, but you'd pretty much drown at that point.
Condensation amongst.
Yes.
That's why they.
Oh, come on, with you.
So yes, I will go and just take my time and make me a
What
good
does he... Well, I guess he'll find out.
of explosion.
You get him those.
Yeah, so you're just out and about in the city.
I'm keeping an eye on her. Not necessarily like walking with her, just keeping an eye as I also
Before you
browse
left.
things that are more interesting.
Before he left, I handed you that notebook of code.
Yes.
So
I left that at Breeze.
You have all of them.
I wasn't sure.
He's done.
I hid that all in my room.
He's done being an accountant for today. He's better than
No
that.
more papers.
So are you just following main streets, or are you just taking like just side streets, alleys?
Yeah, whatever looks like I can find the components I need for a bag of holding.
So as you go,
As in,
as
like
you get
a,
closer to the marketplace,
Infusion?
Yeah.
He's just
getting closer to the marketplace, you can find some vendors along the side streets here, though most of them are centered around in the actual square.
She finds a teacup. and
Just a
puts
part
it
of
in a bag
the
of
main
food.
streets are covered in vendors.
Teacup of holding.
Different shops all across are having like festival sales
Do
and all
not
kinds of
drop
like
the teacup.
different events and special promotions going on. Nothing really catching your eye. You do see some vendors trying to sell actual bags of holding and other kinds of just similar commodity items.
I'm too poor to get an actual one. I need to make one. Wait, is it possible to make a teacup? Is that a thing that D&D allows you to do?
Let me
A
check.
teacup of holding.
Sky's the
anything-
limit in D&D.
Anything that can hold stuff can be an upholding thing.
I would say it has to be something you can close.
Let me check.
Or
It says
something
it-
you can
Just put
close.
the plate over the top.
Just put a lid on.
The saucer.
They have little lids for teacups.
Aww.
Or you can have like the teacup with the lid.
Do you-
lid.
Do you want to try?
I don't want to make it little a teacup of holding. I'm just wondering how far up the sky
Yeah,
the
like-
limit is.
You can try anything you want to.
She wants to make it.
Pouring out gems.
Well,
from
what I
your
want to
teacup.
do is integrate something into my mirror chest thing, so that it's not such a. So I can just open it and put things in there.
Trash
Help hold
compactor.
it. Yeah.
Like Wally?
Crunch it in there.
Yeah. I see how useful and how well it's served him. So
It has to be a
copying
bag.
that.
Has to be there.
It's gotta be a bag.
Yeah. It says see the item's description in the Dungeon Master's Guide for more information about it, including the type of object required for its making.
Wondrous item, it's a bag. You can make kind of like a bag, like pouch inside of your chest
backpack?
cavity, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the backpack would be a handy haversack.
Handy have.
Not.
Well, it would just
a
be like
bag.
the main one.
A backpack's a different from a bag.
Still a bag.
Not quite.
You can't make a handy
You could
haversack.
try.
One has one pocket, one has multiple pockets.
So the multiple pockets would just be regular pockets.
It would, but it's still a handy keeper sack.
You do come across that first shop you robbed. You knew the distraction, those two snuck into the back.
Yeah, but they know me. I was in there once. They know me.
You do know there's materials in there.
You when they're no longer delirious.
Materials that I can use. I
You
see quite
you
a
need a
few.
bag.
I just need a bag. Yeah.
You go in there no
It's
longer
not, I don't think it's
delirious.
worth it. I kind of put my hood over so they don't see me and walk
You
past
just
really
wait.
fast.
Do you have a bag?
So
What
you-
kind of
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get an average bag that I can infuse.
It's not that hard to find an actual bag.
No, but I'm looking at like
How big of a bag do you want?
one that would fit over the entirety of
Your chest cavity.
the chest cavity. Yep.
Okay, that's
It's like
yeah, that's what I'm
a
trying
big,
to do.
medium-sized mirror.
I do want to stop at Dell's.
Okay,
I'll
we're making note of that.
No!
Delicious.
Okay, you can find a bag for about the size you want, decent quality. The way it's made, it's easy to take apart if you need to make it bigger or smaller. 20 gold.
Or a
gold.
5-finger discount.
I only have 6 gold pieces. Crud.
Expensive bag.
That's a really... I could get an actual bag of holding. for
First
almost-
bag you find. You want to keep looking for another one?
Yes. A cheaper one.
That's the first bag she finds.
Ridiculous.
It just gets
It's
more
name
expensive.
brand.
Am I just gonna roll for a random bag?
hide leather. The last in the rain,
it can take an
acid blast.
That didn't count.
It can take
That
it.
didn't count.
You might need
Roll
that
the
for a
3.
bag.
I got one that falls apart in my fingers. You touch it and it just like rips. Crud, I just need a bag. How hard's that?
Those aren't there anymore.
There was once a time where I had all these prices memorized.
Right.
Thanks, man.
20 gold for a good leather bag?
Really good, adjustable name brand.
20 gold? This
Have
is
you,
good.
have you been to a mall?
Wow, that's true. Yeah.
He's like, can I just get off-brand?
Offering something.
Same quality.
Knock off.
Like, if you go to like a fancy name brand store, and those purses are freaking expensive,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
300, yeah.
and then you look at online to shop for swords, and they're about the same price.
You're right.
You find a good promotional bag, about 10% off. It's only about, still, it's only about gold and silver.
Okay, I will pay that. Fantastic. Can I borrow your pencil, Caitlin? What pencil? The one that I have now. Okay. So, I've got my
Your Apple
bag.
Pencil can't write.
Well, the apple pencil can't write, but it's edible.
For point, maybe.
That would be an expensive meal.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take it back to Bree's home and start working on it.
We'll start getting to work on that. You,
Welcome back, boy. He's just like,
you enter Dell's shop.
Fred.
Neutral-ish
Should I
pace,
avoid
not too
whatever that
fast,
is?
not too slow. It's a
Probably.
nice sweet spot.
Put my own space.
Dell seems to be a bit busy talking with a client. And I was wondering if we could get a shipment in the next week. And... Oh, hi, Trick!
Hey, ma'am.
Hey,
Do you need to see me about something?
Yeah, I got a few
Just
questions.
a moment.
Go ahead and work with me.
I'll meet you in the
Time.
back. Go ahead. After a few minutes, he comes into the back and sorry, I was one of my suppliers. So what did you need?
Well, you know that those thefts we did a while back that you gave us the
Yes.
page for? I got a few things I was wondering you might be able to help me identify them.
Okay, what do you need help with?
I'm gonna hand in the 2 other elemental gemstones and the other 11 goods. Oh gosh, hi Rowan. Yeah, this is my brother, just in case anyone wants to. I'm gonna decline your call silently.
like I know you wanted to watch us, but
Alright, so let me just see what you
Not
got
like-
here. So he starts, you hand him the smaller ones. Goes, okay, these are pretty good. Most of these have decent quality. Ooh, where'd you get oh, that's right. You got some methadone ones.
Methods.
Okay, there's a side of, oh my.
These are my goods.
Gosh. What on earth? He picks up a transparent olive green gemstone and what was that? A pink crimsonish one. Feels a bit rough in the hand.
Those are the 2 star ones.
Trick.
Yes.
This one, though not as impressive, is worth a good 100.
Okay.
This is coral. It looks like it has some sponge coat thrown into it. Nothing too serious. This.
is that why guards have come in asking for you?
Rick. Either get rid of this or sell it off to someone. This peridot is worth a good 500 gold by itself. There are 2 elementals in this thing.
Which makes it how much?
That would mattering on how far they've gone with the code. Anywhere from 700 to 900. Get rid of it as fast as you can. There's a fence on the south side near Stone District.
Everyone reckons.
Wait, not Stone District, what's it called? Near the Quarry Ring. His name is Truman. Take it to him. He can get rid of it for you.
Will he buy it off of me?
Probably not at full price, but you'd still get a pretty penny out of it.
Do you have contacts that you could maybe sell it for at full price?
Not at this moment in time. Finding a buyer is going to take a long time. I do not trust anything with double elementals in it.
Nothing with double elementals.
There you go.
Is that's the elemental module we're looking for?
Sell it out.
I got 100 gold, guys!
Trick?
What did you sell?
If you can give me another 10 minutes with this, I can tell you with exact detail how bad or good it could be.
Okay.
He stumbles around for a pearl and starts working with it.
Have you guys ever looked at the price of Paradoid? Like, just a tiny little one is like $100. Like, it is a freaking expensive gem.
This
My
one's
birth
about
gem,
this
so I was
big.
looking for
It's
it.
almost palm size.
No.
Perfectly cut into like a diamond shape.
It's a kind of nasty green color.
It's my
Really,
like, least,
Paradox?
Trick.
my least favorite.
Yes.
So I've done some deep diving into this
They
thing's
can't grow
code.
that kind of thing on the ground.
You might have just picked up someone's mastery.
Can they? They can do
I
that.
can't make half the sense of half the stuff in here.
Diamond-
You might have just picked up someone's life work. Get rid of it. This is too identifiable.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and definitely sell that to that guy. But I also want to show him the two devices, the flamethrower
These
with the schematics.
Look, I'm the worst person in this city!
Look at who I've been stealing from!
I was friends with this guy in college. You always bullied me.
You know those guys that you told me to steal from? Yeah, here, look what I got.
See what you want
today!
All taken care of.
Alright.
No wonder you're busy.
You have no more competition! She disorganized everything and he's the rest!
Mechanically based, fairly simple. Binding based, a bit above your spellcasting capability. But yeah, just a basic flame tosser.
Something we could get up and running properly.
Oh, definitely.
Should I just leave the? Well,
Why do I keep doing that?
I might want to. I might work with him on that them a little bit then.
If you want to just leave these here, I can start puzzling over this when I have free time.
Okay, and here's the schematics.
Okay. Anything else I can do for the trick?
I left the notebook and the 2 pages.
Oh, that reminds me, I'm getting a shipment. My next shipment should be tomorrow. If you come on by, I can get you the last materials you need for the harness of yours.
I thought I had the hardest.
He was gonna upgrade it with, like, pulleys or something.
Oh, the pulleys and stuff. Yeah, that.
Hybrid pulleys.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'll have those ready for you by tomorrow.
Okay. So I've got. We'll just skip the list of elemental gemstone details.
I'll get those later.
But I'm gonna go and.
I'm pretty sure you don't want me rattling off of the exact gemstone, what's inside
No,
of it. It's
I'm gonna
rare.
go ahead and. I'm gonna go straight off to sell that.
Okay.
That's actually what it is you're looking for.
Looking at this as a decoy, just stick it in someone's phone somewhere. Hey! I found a thief! And then run.
Leave that in the trolley's office.
Put it in.
That would be a good place for it. Too bad her office was the one that didn't have a window.
Oh yeah.
No, you can't catapult it through.
Oh, you people.
So it had the
Yeah,
roof
toward
over
it.
it. It had
His
the-
doesn't have a window either. Because I blew it out.
We're gonna go back to trim.
Finish my cream cake.
You moved halfway across the city now to Ember District.
Just kind of punching and punching my to get a feel for the new gauntlets I'm wearing.
And you're standing in front of the Seamless Seamstress.
The name for this one.
Oh, crap. I never have the right notes open when I need them. I need to just consolidate them all to one spot.
That's what I do with all the names I have in my notebook.
You're looking for a human named Sarah.
Sarah.
A human.
Oh, I know a human named Sarah.
That's my wife.
What did she do this time?
Apparently, she's working with the
You
underground.
know what I'm looking for? Is I.
I knew it.
You're just gonna open the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open the door. What am I looking?
Bell
Do
rings.
you need to ask her for anything?
Coming. This averaged height, long hair. She seems to be a bit frazzled. I guess is that the right word? No, strained. Yes, how can I help you? She
Hi.
readjusts some measuring tape around her neck.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I had a meeting with Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Sarah, right. Yeah, I'll take you to the back.
Thank you.
Sarah! Got a halfling with a meeting with you! You can just stay right here. Go out the door!
No, of course. Go right ahead. And maybe drink some water.
Maybe drink some water.
Of course. Coming. How can I help you?
Hi, sorry,
Tall brunette. Oh. How tall are you again? 3 foot?
Yeah.
That's average for halfling?
That's what we've been saying for the last couple sessions. Because
No. You're probably here for a custom fit, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry. I couldn't make people myself. Daryl did, but
Why don't you come with me? I think I have that order for you ready then.
you're spoiled. Right?
I have
We can
friends.
discuss
Here's your pink slip. You've got a list of items for you to pick up. Here's your severance package.
I was assuming he'd be running this with someone a bit not your size, so it's going to take me a while. And I'm going to take your measurements.
Ouch.
She's gonna take your measurements.
Yep.
Just thumbs up.
Robert lied.
Do I need these off?
Can you
No,
get
you're
them
fine.
on?
It's just a cloak. Shoulder, length. How tall are you?
I'm gonna adjust her to my height.
This time.
This tall.
Okay. I can... There's a lot of material on this. Daryl. I'll get you one day.
Make a spare one. I'll use it.
I'll be ready for you later tonight. Come back at
Turn it
7.
into 2.
Back when?
Come back at 7.
7. Awesome. Out of curiosity, what is? I wasn't told much. What kind
Oh,
of?
I'm sure it's nothing old Ironbeard had made up for you. It's nothing too fancy. Just a small cloak of protection to help you get along.
Oh, like the one I already have.
You already have. Daryl and his organization.
To be fair, we've
Then-
gone through a lot this past month.
I think I might
2 clicks of protection.
have
Just
something
plus
else
1
for you.
plus
Why don't you
1.
come with me to my office?
I was like, I could have sworn you had one of those.
Okay.
The cloak of
This
flying.
is.
Batwings.
Yeah. To be fair,
Give
a
her
lot,
bat
a lot's happened.
Batwings. You now have batwings. Congratulations.
There's the cloak with the bat.
There is.
Guess I know.
That's what I was thinking of.
So, tell me, what do you find yourself doing most often in your line of work?
I sneak into places and
Invisibility
find
cloak.
interesting things. And I
That's
hold
a
on to those
legendary
things.
item.
I'm not giving her.
There is Elvenkind.
I might have something for you.
But she's already
Yeah.
like little.
She grabs a pair of boots and sets them on the table.
Oh, do you?
I'm going to have to resize them.
Winged boots.
These are boots of Elvenkind. You know what they do?
Boots of oven.
They should adjust.
Kind of.
Essentially, you'll walk quieter than a mouse. Not a single sound from any of your steps at all.
That's nifty.
Is that alright with you, or does that conflict with anything you already have?
I suppose
What else do you have, lady?
I suppose we probably should have grouped on this, but like I said, the past month has been... Yeah, Which I guess I'm gonna have to give up these shoes, and I'm gonna start walking up the wall. And I'm kind of attached to them.
Is there a way to combine them?
I'm probably gonna be one of the most annoying customers you're gonna have to deal with today.
Well, I got nothing for you.
Forgot about those boots.
No worries. We appreciate all that you do for...
Just get something, I'll use it.
If I come across anything that you can use, I'll let you know.
I'm going dark after this.
She doesn't know what that means.
Or whatever Dale's having you work on.
Has Dell already paid you for your work?
Oh, yes, greatly.
I'll take that back.
Well, I apologize for wasting your time. Have a good one.
Happens with Dale often.
Oh. Here, I'm gonna flicker a coin. Cream cake on me. Cream cake. I'm gonna walk out.
We have a visit.
Sweet.
You have one place left on your list.
Okay, well, I'm gonna scratch that one off. I'm just gonna...
Oops. Oops, off to the side.
I'm
No,
sure this
no.
list was meant for me.
You have an appointment. You have an appointment at the Mage's Library.
Does that ring a bell?
Small bookstore.
Alright, I'm gonna start heading in that direction then.
This time, so you're back and you're working on the bag of holding. You followed her back, so what are you doing back? So you're both back at Breeze Home. What have you been doing these past few hours?
Me? Actually, no.
He did
Seeing
not
her
follow me
go
back to Breeze home.
back to Breeze Home, I'm gonna go just to the fair, because...
So do you want to go to the do you want to go to Merchant Square or Gale Park where there are the fair games?
Probably Gale Park.
Okay.
I've already walked through the square.
You get
Yeah.
smashed to Dell. Where are you heading off to afterwards?
Heading to see if I can't pawn that thing still.
Or
Or
you're
figure out
you're
more
trying to
about
fix
it
that
at
out.
least.
And Pipe. So you were going to work on your explosive device.
Yes.
So where were you working on that in?
In my room.
Okay. So you're getting to
Working
work.
in the lab late one night. Yeah. Wait,
But it's the
late
middle of the day.
Yeah, late one afternoon.
Let's see what else I got.
Suspenseful music.
Music turns dark and grim.
No!
Fighting immense.
This is what lab music sounds like. Just before you explode.
With Lily and the lane drips.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you're going to Gale Park.
There's gotta be
Yep.
a leaky faucet in science films. Everywhere.
They're not that hard to replace either.
I know. There's always something like that.
Is that
And, like,
stone
dark and
trackable?
grim.
Not as far as you know. Or as far as the other guy. The
Your
other
water bill.
guy. So you get to Gale Park.
What kind of fair games do they have?
They have like an archery range running with either a bow and arrow, a crossbow, or
Gun.
some weird looking like harness device that sets up on you to shoot arrows. Whichever one's your choice. There's a grappling pit,
Arrows.
classic
They
arm
let this
wrestling,
general public
you've got,
shoot
you've got card games going
This is
on.
military grade equipment. What are you doing?
Checking what weapon proficiency.
Accidentally shoot one of the guys in armor just to see if that'll penetrate.
Yep. This is the first book they were printed in, Alan.
What?
Artificers.
In which book?
They came from Ebron.
Oh yeah. Are they really?
Yes.
Where is that track?
Where else would they come from?
Tasha.
Tasha's just compiles information, kind of like Xanathar's did.
Yes.
I am proficient with.
Did you not write it down? Simple weapons.
Yep, that's it. And fire.
Light, medium, and shields.
I wrote down my tool proficiencies in my languages.
I wrote those down too.
Because I'm used to being proficient in nothing.
Oh yeah, wizards.
Wizards. Or everything. Fighters. And paladins.
Yeah.
So, the most popular fair game seems to be going on right now is the archery game. There are a couple of other spots that seem to be setting up some more things, so you can't quite be sure what else. The archery game seems to have like a line of prizes going along, mattering on points you get, with their grand prize being like a large mystery box.
Usually mystery box.
I wish I had my strength armor on right now. Active.
Oh. Is that the one that prevents you from falling prone or something like that? Is that enhanced defense, or is that just, that's the strength armor?
That's just armor of strength or something.
But,
The problem with that though is I would have to give up repeating shot.
infusion,
Yeah, I
magical strength.
Yes,
Armor of magical strength.
that's the one. Checks and saving throws, I add my intelligence or something like that. Let's see. Arm wrestling, grapple pits. I'm not good at grappling. Actually, I'm decent at grappling.
Interesting.
Too bad I can't change infusions, just really. Has to be a long
Right.
rest.
Overall long rest.
Short rest. Let's see here.
Just try not to shoot anybody.
Try not to shoot anybody.
I might as well try the archery. I'll just walk in that direction. Not proficient in it, but you know.
Oh, you want to try out range?
Yes.
Right.
Looks like there's a competition.
Please roll a natural one.
Well, yes. Anyone that can get more than 45 points gets one of the small mystery boxes out here. Anyone who can hit the bonus bell at the far end of that range down there gets the large prize.
How far is the?
Is it a short bow or is it a long bow? Because if it's a short bow, that's a simple weapon.
No, it's. Is it?
Short bow is a simple weapon.
Yeah, the short bow
A
and
long bow is a martial weapon.
Okay, so.
Do you have a ranged weapon of your choice you'd like to bring in?
Well, I do have a
Raise it
pistol,
to
but I don't know if you allow those.
I can talk to my manager about that. If you want to take a chance at the game while we're talking about that, you can rent a bow. You can rent one of our bows for gold. You can rent a crossbow. You can rent a crossbow for gold and silver, or you can take our new harness set, which even the simplest of children can learn for a grand note of 2.5 gold.
A light crossbow is simple. All the other crossbows are martial.
What's the range of the light crossbow? Is it further than a short bow?
No, they're the same. Light crossbow and short bow are the same.
Okay.
80 to 320.
Rent a short bow.
Okay.
For a gold. It's worth it.
Okay.
The rest of you guys are being practical, and I'm just gonna go play games.
Here's how the game works. You have three targets you can aim for: a close range, a long, a mid range, and a long or far range. The close range is 25 feet within 25 feet. The mid range is within
Count, so is the length, that's what I meant.
60 feet away. The far range one is 85 feet away, and the bonus bell is 100 feet away from you, and the bell is moving on like a pulley system, side to side.
How many shots do I
You
have?
have 3 shots.
Okay.
Each of these
She's
different,
doing longbow.
each of these different targets have 3 rings on them: the bullseye, the inner ring, and the outer ring. You can call a shot. Like you can say, "I'm gonna hit like the bullseye of the." You can call out a shot. It's like, "I'm gonna hit this ring. If you hit it, you get an extra point. But if you miss, you're awarded no points. If you miss that ring you're aiming for, you're awarded
And
no
you
points."
fail.
Okay.
How far was the bonus one? 150 feet?
The bonus bell is 100 feet away.
100 feet. Okay, that's within range.
The far one is 85.
It's 320.
Yeah.
A longbow's short range is 150.
My pistol can't even reach 100 feet, so I have to do this with a short bow.
How when we calculated it could 100 feet is like the far end of that.
That was for a cannon pistol, but I think for something. No.
Yeah, that was for our hand cannon idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I think. Anyways, yeah. This going up just off the range given by the Dungeon Master's guide, which is kind of.
Okay, so you have 3 shots. Your turn slowly comes up, and you're at the range. You're ready to shoot.
Well, I'm gonna hit the bell.
You go for the bell.
Yep.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
Give me 2 20s.
Do it, man.
This one does.
Thank you.
God. Okay.
Oh.
So
It's a
yeah,
very tall shot. Hits the backboard. And everyone just kind of shakes their head.
And you shoot someone in the eye. Congratulations.
You have 2 more shots
Shakes
left.
their head.
Some people watching you. It's kind
Yes,
of amusing
you were
when you
shaking
shake
your
your
head.
head.
The pistol's only 30 to 90 feet. I can explain why though.
what's it? Yeah, they're accurate. Well, like they could probably shoot further than that, but their accuracy at that point is just dead.
Exactly. They didn't have any.
Well, just look at the modern hunting rifle though. They botched that range.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep shooting the bell.
You're gonna shoot for the bell again? Okay, roll with disadvantage.
There's no point in shooting at anything else. Oh my gosh, that was really bad.
Who did he hit? Did he hit somebody?
I'm not aiming at anybody else.
You fire your bow.
You're in a park.
And you look like you're going you look like you're about to get it. You barely miss it. As it hits the backboard and the arrow shatters.
Oh,
Well, last shot.
Now you should catapult the arrow. Then it has to make a dexterity saving
Shot
throw.
ricochet all over it.
So you're going to pull back the bow again?
Yep.
You hear a creaking sound from the bow as you start to dry.
Oh no.
This better work.
Okay, you got one last shot. You going for the bell again?
Yep.
Okay. Roll.
Please be good.
Oh my gosh. Can I counter interference
Yeah,
on
you
that
can
one?
call interference on that one.
Please be an unnatural 20.
I swear to God.
That one was until I bumped it. It was.
So sad.
It was. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That
you start
would be
is you
a-
pull the bow back.
15.
15 and a natural 20. That's not too bad.
You start to pull the bow back. Before you can release your arrow, the bow snaps in your hands.
Saw that one coming.
But it was
Was that the rental bow?
Yes, it was a rifle bow.
You should call.
You are too buff.
They kind of just
Hurry,
look at
just
you
mending.
are stunned for a second. The other one just goes over and you can take another shot on this. That's on the house.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Wow, you have to get
waste that natural 20.
over it.
Leave the natural
If you
20.
keep going for the bell
Gotta go for the bell.
again,
No matter what.
Gotta make it count.
Like being lady tonight.
Yes!
Okay, so that is number 22, and 22.
Got it!
That's a good shot.
Let me quickly check its AC.
The bell's AC?
Yes. It's a moving target,
Oh.
and most things have an AC anyway. Usually it's really
You
low.
shoot, and you start, it gets really close. The bell jerks to the side and starts jerking around as you miss it.
It's probably like 23.
As you start to leave and you watch the bell again, it seems to rotate on a slow swaying pattern to a quick moving around pattern-ish based on the track it's working on.
What a deal, man.
It's a very erratically moving ring.
That was also
Oh,
very-
too bad. You seem to be very intent on that bell. That last shot was nice. So, I had my manager look over this pistol of yours, and he said we can allow it for 3.5 rounds.
Why not?
Thank you, sir.
You'll be shooting with disadvantage on all the targets.
I'll need some change.
Really? Okay, how much are you giving him?
I'll give them 4 gold. So
Right, he just churns up another 5 silver and drops into your hand. A couple more people go. Not a lot. A couple shoot for the bell once, but kind of give up at that point. People earn People earn all kinds of small prizes, from little stuffed toys for like kids to fucking lucky beer steins. One got a small mystery box. Good couple of inner ring shots on the mid and far range targets. It's your turn.
So, what are the
Point values?
point values? Yeah. Would I need to get 45?
Yep, 45.
Because I can't hit the ring with this.
So, the close range ring, outer ring is worth, the close range target, outer ring is worth 2 points, inner 4, and bullseye worth 6. And if you correctly call the shot, it's worth an extra 1 point. Mid, outer ring is 8 points, inner is 10, bullseye is 12. And the far range, outer is 14, inner is 16, and the bullseye is 18.
You'd have to hit the bullseye.
So if you hit the far range bullseye 3 times in a row, you get a large mystery box.
Okay.
If you hit the bonus value, you get the special one.
Yes, but that's out of my range. So unless you're making a new rule for a triple disadvantage, I can't shoot it.
It's just we'll just call it an automatic fail at that point.
It would be.
Oh.
So
What'd you
what are you
say?
going for?
What is the distance on the last target?
Far range, 85 feet.
Okay. Just within range. Bullseye.
You calling the shot?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
I
so
am.
you call bullseye on far range.
If you miss, you get no points.
The worker next to you, the worker you were talking about earlier, he's just standing next to you, waiting excitedly. So you pull out your little contraption.
Turn around and shoot him in the face.
Okay,
Some
that'll
of the
be
people who haven't seen the scene are a bit confused at your weapon choice.
that'll be a 17.
You fire. You hit the outer ring. No point.
Bullseye.
Far range again?
Yep.
Okay. No disadvantage.
No disadvantage.
Yep. Wait, did you roll disadvantage for the first one?
It's all my. That's my furthest reaches of my range.
Oh, never mind then. You do
Yeah.
disadvantage.
No disadvantage. DM said it.
Okay, that one is a 18.
Yeah. You fire. You miss the target.
Okay. Last time.
Sir, he's shooting at my target!
Same thing. Nope, 17 again.
Fires. Grazing the outside edge of the outer ring.
No luck today.
No point! Oh, sorry. Would you like to try again?
I hear really loud explosions. I think Ravak is doing what he does best.
Bad luck. Would you like to try again for another goal and a half?
Wait, has he had no luck whatsoever the
No,
entire
he hasn't
time?
gotten 80 points.
He shot for the bonus bell with the bow and miss every single time. When he kept calling the far range bullseye and missed every single time.
Wow. Really?
Darn disadvantage.
You had a longbow.
But I'm not proficient in it, and so
It's
it's
just
only
-3.
Yeah, -3.
You got +3 for your dex.
20 points for a decent prize, 35 for a small mystery box, 45 for the big one, bonus bell for the last one.
What is the range of their fancy contraption?
It just seems to be a contraption to make people have an easier time using essentially a modified crossbow.
Let's try the short bow again.
Alright.
I thought there was only one.
Okay, I'm using a pistol.
No, just
Right. Back. Leave that page open. Right, one go. Oh, 3 arrows! What? There you go.
That's because being used by lightning launcher. It's low end is
Will be like Despicable Me. Knocked over.
That's what I was thinking of. It's like cannon comes out.
The whole thing is just destroyed. Plot twist,
Okay.
you destroy all the prizes with this. You
I
don't
want-
win anything.
What are you going for?
Shoot at the bell.
Roll disadvantage. Well, he's gonna have a disadvantage with most of them anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Woohoo! That's another natural one. These dice, man.
You start to pull back the string, the knock arrow slips, and you dry fire your bow.
No.
Not that desperate.
Okay.
Does
You're getting
that,
frustrated.
does that dry fire
Try that
count
again?
as a shot? Or does he get 3 shots still?
It's okay. You get another one.
You're getting frustrated. Oh, you can tell.
Really?
Oh my gosh, how do I get to
Natural one.
Me too, right next to
No,
him.
it's just a game.
Just
You are
losing all your money.
Far off. You're nowhere near that now.
Okay,
Let's try the light.
Now,
No, I didn't
you
have
hit the bell
Would
next.
you like a different
No,
direction?
no. I only roll my own dice.
You can use these dice technically.
There we go.
What'd you get?
That will be a 23. What
What
about
about
fire?
Miss it by a couple inches.
What? A 23 misses? 23 misses!
I
What
need
hit?
25. I need a 19.
Holy crap! With disadvantage.
It is possible.
One more
Right,
shot.
the capital R.
What you should have done is got silent steps so you could move 20 feet closer and look like you're still back here and then shoot it.
That would be clever.
We'll
But
also
no.
be cheating.
It would, but they wouldn't know. They're probably cheating with it. It's carnival
Come on,
games.
Russ. 19 and 20. 19 and 20.
Amazingly.
Nope.
No.
Not even close. It was only a 17 that one.
Miss. Ooh, you seem really keen on my battle, sir.
Well, I figure no one else is
No
going for
longer
it.
about the mystery box, it's about pride.
Would you like to try again?
Should just do a long bow.
Do they have longbows?
Yeah, there is one.
You're an elf. I'm proficient in longbows. Oh my freaking heck. Hand me the longbow.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Wait a second. Our elf.
Because I forgot I could, okay?
But remember, this one's got a bit stronger of a draw, so be careful with yourself and try not to dry fire again.
It's been years, but I think I can handle this one.
Right. Off you go.
I forgot. Yeah, yes, I am proficient in longbow.
It's fine.
This one I can... short range is 100, isn't it?
One
Short
round,
range? 50. Okay, yeah, so I can easily... Okay,
You still got disadvantage.
still have disadvantage.
That's part of the bell.
It's the bell moving.
Oh, freaking bell.
First shot.
Oh my gosh.
Natural.
How do I get natural ones?
Miss. Terribly.
It's still disadvantage.
It's the bell's moving erratically. And it's really small.
And it's 100 feet away. Use your arrow, sir. Ready for your second shot.
This guy. Too happy about this.
Oh, fucking.
There's gotta be a spell that you can do like
It's a good business day!
Alan's right. The only spell that would really do me any good is catapult, but that's the only way that would work. I would have to change the directory before it reached 60 feet from me. Is the problem.
Right.
I'll try it on my last shot.
Almost done.
Okay, second shot. Nope.
No. Bad luck, sir. You can try again.
Do you have one more shot?
Yeah. I'll just try the catapult. Natural one. Shot his foot.
Okay.
It technically would take an action, so
That's sort of shooting a bow.
it'd be quite
You would pull it back and just use catapult on it.
as my somatic component. Oh well, no, it's out of range. Is it?
Straight line up to 90 feet in the direction you choose before
Yeah.
falling to the ground.
But I can change if I cast catapult on it when it's 30 feet in front of me. I can change its trajectory and still hit.
Yes.
So he'd have to cast fast enough after releasing the spell.
You would hold catapult.
That's not how that works.
Let go. Oh wait, because you'd lose your reaction on your turn. Never mind.
Yeah, there's no way I can do it. Yeah, that's not.
Unless you had the sorcerer points.
Yes. Not
Oh,
possible.
bad luck.
I will just.
I hate him.
I will just fire it.
True natural friends.
It's basically what I need right here.
That doesn't seem right.
Somebody with higher dexterity like you or him could do it.
Dexterity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what bow is based off of.
17 and 20?
He needs a 19.
Yeah.
So,
So close.
what was that?
That's a
23.
Again.
Miss.
1 inch.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, sir, but looks like we're starting to get a line going up again, so I'm afraid you'll have to go through that line again if you want to hit the turn.
No thanks. I'll pass.
Anyways, thank you for the business, sir.
Good.
Alright,
That was a
friends,
lot of gold.
How much did the longbow cost? I actually need to take that one off.
Longbow was an extra 5 silver to it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's a nice little dent, isn't it?
Big gets later and later.
Was able to create the explosion necessary.
That's right. Roll intelligence with your proficiency bonus added.
Good. Please be nice. Oh dear.
What'd you get?
I got a 7. Okay, got 10.
You've gotten most of the compound prepared. You've prepared your essence with a mixture of some of the reactive crap. You're just getting ready to add that stuff. You're just starting to pull it over. What opens the door?
I do not! I do not! I'm working on my own thing in my own room! Don't lump this failure on me! Forgive me!
Point spiders.
Hey, do you have a spare needle?
You start to get it over, you start to get it ready, and you hear a knocking at the door. You jolt up a little bit as you accidentally pour a bit too much, and it into your face.
No!
Fog everywhere fills your room.
It works!
Excuse me, housekeeping.
I will forget and cast thaumaturgy to open the door. Does it work?
Which door you're casting it on? Your room door's closed, right?
Yeah, the room door is closed.
You open your
Well, thaumaturgy's cleric.
You try, and you feel that headache again. Roll wisdom.
Oh, way up there. 18, 19.
You're fine. Again, you get that kind of like a slap, like a slap on the wrist. You're like, oh no.
Yep, come in. It's alright. I can't find the door.
Right,
at the moment.
coming in. Just a bit. She sees fog coming up. Sir, are you alright?
Yep. 1 second. Let me figure out.
Come on,
Show her the
like
base.
open her door and go, hey, what's up?
You see this housemaid open the door as fog just billows out from Pipe's room. You hear like fog everywhere.
Close your door.
I will.
Yeah, just measure Pipe.
I will just like walk out of the room. Yeah, hopefully that clears up soon.
Close your door.
Nope, it needs to air out. I don't have anything to dispel
Air
it.
out.
I think I'll
Is
just
there a window or
come back
something?
later.
I don't know, is there a window in there?
Good sign or
My
bad?
room, not your room.
Open the window. Don't mind me, guys. I'll go and set up my stuff in the main room.
I'll be back in a couple hours.
Do I have enough agents and essences to try again?
You're wasting my agents, bro.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'll try again.
You meet up with with the fence. After examining the gemstone for a bit and taking your account on it, I do actually have a buy for this. Probably. I can offer you 300 now and some knick-knack from my shop.
Knick-knack from your shop.
I can show you. I can grab some items I think would be of equal worth to the rest if you want.
Alright. I mean, I understand it's worth 900, so if you've got something worth 600,
He's offering you only 750 for it.
He got to make money.
So to tell me.
what I could do is I could just keep it and give it to our employer and be like, hey, do you want
I've got, let's see, I've got this old proof against detection amulet. I've got an alchemy jug.
That's not worth it.
mayonnaise?
2 gallons of it!
That's what else do I
Just
got?
scoop it with my pipe and go.
You just put vanilla pudding in a mayonnaise jar.
I've been wanting to do that.
Got this
Yeah,
old bag of
yeah,
adventure brought in.
The index.
What?
Index or
Trusted venture?
Yeah, sure. Okay. What? You're looking for something, anything really?
Antifreeze.
Am I looking for something?
What are you looking for? I've got some folded
Not antifreeze, windshield wiper.
Binding
That's
bits.
Because antifreeze doesn't provide clear bits.
just leftover projects. Spending money on.
Windshield wiper fluid does that.
Let's see.
Punch powder.
Yeah, like a whole gallon bag.
And I've got this. It's a nicely round cut gem. Crush that. You'll have yourself an elemental friend.
Good friend.
Like, what kind of elemental friend? For how long?
Well, I don't know. Buyer just said that's. I was taking it from what the buyer said. Buyer, seller. Seller.
That makes more sense.
And I can do some more digging with you and come back later.
Could I hold on to it for a little bit while you do that digging?
Alright.
Yep. Thank you.
Come back if you're ever interested. I might find something else for you. Where can I find you?
You can find me at Briso.
Name?
Shadow.
Just give me a Right, Shadow.
I mean, he looks like he could have that name.
That is his name.
It is
Oh, I'm doing my
Clear.
trick too much.
That's because my friends call me Trick. I
Good
don't
luck
know
with
this
that.
guy.
We'll send you off on your way.
Wait, wait.
So you're going back to Briso? Okay. You're there, you're there, you're there. You're going to your last shop.
Yeah, I'm going to the bookstore.
I'm kind of there.
Going to the place for nerds.
Where are you?
Still with the bear games.
Wallowing.
wallow in
Oh.
self-pity. I can't miss
I
that
asked him if he knows what it does.
Hey, go do that, go again.
I asked him if he knows what it does.
I haven't the foggiest idea. Trim, you're entering the shop, the Mage's Library.
What was the name for this guy?
This guy, you're looking for a Mr. Lightfoot.
Mr. Lightfoot.
Padfoot. He must be a halfling.
Coming! Well, I'm about to close up. Oh! Hello. He's shorter side human.
Still tall to me.
He's still lying.
Still
Hello,
tall.
can I help you?
But sorry for coming in so late. I didn't know what time Daryl had scheduled the appointment.
Appointment? Oh! Why don't you come on in?
And
The
I'm
real
gonna
reason you're going
insight
into that.
check that. Hold on. That was a 17. Yeah, 17.
Flat. There's nothing to 16, sorry.
Insight. It's wisdom.
Yeah, something seems a little off the table about this one.
He's gonna make you go dark.
You're just gonna remove all your fingerprints?
I've got gauntlets.
Right, so
Good
Daryl
activate
said,
the
here's here, I think I've got something for you. Master Lightfoot said someone might be dropping by.
Yeah, I'm looking for Lightfoot.
Here, here's the package for you.
What's it?
He maintains a hold on it. 2 silvers for processing, please.
Does he
Process
not
this.
pay you?
Punch him in the eyes.
Silvers.
Can I,
2 silvers,
You
one
got
for
it.
each side?
Yeah.
With a coin?
yeah, sure, hold on, I'm gonna let go of the package and I'm gonna pretend to rummage through my coin purse. Is Lightfoot in really quick? There was something I wanted to.
No, he left the shop early. He had something he had to take care of over in Sovereign District.
Oh, that's a shame. Hold on. Yeah,
Can I buy 2 silvers?
you got change for a gold.
Yes, one moment.
So does he put it down does he put the package down as he goes?
He takes it over with him to the desk and he sets
Dang
it
it.
down next to him as he starts to rummage through the
Follow
chest.
him.
Follow him.
You should have
Here you
taken
go.
the boots of them. They're interchangeable, just take one barrel off the other barrel.
Put like the one boot on kind of one foot and the slipper on the other.
Yeah, that's not how that
Just
works.
hop.
God, it's totally not working. Oh, gosh. Okay, hand him. Wait, I'm gonna hold on to the coin though.
Brother.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you.
One suspicious insight check and we're all playing games.
Just steal it back.
I was going to do that. I was gonna try. So anyway, is there any way I can get that coin back?
No!
Brother, you're a thief.
He's on the opposite end of the counter. You don't have a good access.
I would have 6 silver, right? Because I gave him
8 silver.
8, because you gave him a gold, he returned 8 silver.
This is the metric system.
Thank you. He pockets it.
That's more practical.
It really is.
No. Anything special along with that package?
Did the paper say anything else?
No, just that you were supposed to meet with Lightfoot.
Okay.
Not this day.
You know,
This isn't Lightfoot, I'll be back
I was really
tomorrow.
supposed to meet with Lightfoot. That's what the
Oh,
was.
sorry.
Why will he be in?
You can try tomorrow again.
What do you know? What time generally?
Probably when the shop opens around 8.
kid. 16.
Timing sounds about right, but something in your gut just tells you something's off.
You should look around. He's in the back room, tied up.
Dying!
If there's...
This is what you would find.
Aw. Okay. Well, let him know I came by and that I'll probably be checking in again tomorrow.
Will do.
If you see him before I do.
Okay, let me hit the door for you.
I got it. Thanks.
If you insist.
Okay, and I'm gonna camp out.
You gonna stake out this
I'm
place?
staking it out.
Look for windows.
Usually it's doors or campaigns where it's nightmare, but for this campaign it's windows.
Okay. So you're gonna spend the night staking out this place. The rest of you, it's getting later, right back here off. What are you doing?
Well,
300 gold into this stupid.
300 gold
One
later.
empty
I will hit that bell!
I've only spent 7 gold on him. The poor guy's like, you can just have the prize you've already paid.
It's probably not in my...
It was worth
Though I have a way of hitting it.
You do?
I have a hummingbird.
Oh, you did. Fire the hummingbird.
No, I just have to get a close enough shot and have the hummingbird run into it.
Do it.
But I'm not doing that.
You have thaumaturgy, right?
No, what you
No,
do is,
I
I want to enter this rock into the compass.
So you just stay around the fair games for the night?
I'm going to do a wrestling match
Okay.
real quick. And then we can end.
Yep.
I want to succeed on something.
You
Me too! Me too!
I got so close.
You got really close.
Twice.
Wait, did I?
At 23 was the closest you ever did get.
I got two 23s.
Okay.
Makes you feel any better? I decided to roll just to see
So
what
you're
each
going
one
into
would
the
give.
grappling
Got a
pit?
3 and a 2.
Yep.
And 3 and a 4.
Okay, so two bones face off. First, no magic is allowed in the contest. It's when you have to successfully grapple your opponent once, lift them at least once, or throw them once. In any particular order. Or knock them out of the ring.
Okay.
Or have them
You're up
stand
against
on
a
a rock
very
that you
averagely
catapult.
built human.
Well, I'm above averagely built elf.
Okay, you want to go for it?
Yes.
Okay. You run at each other. Roll a strength constant.
Athletics check. Let's go. That'll be a 24.
He comes at you very openly, easily. You quickly just get behind him and put him into a hold. This poor guy can't move.
Nice.
He's gonna try to break free.
Hit her with the cat!
That's the wrong spot.
No, thanks. It's really
I don't think it's gonna matter. He can't break out. He tries his best.
Good, because that was a 7.
He cannot
Delay.
get out.
9, 12.
Your turn.
Oh, which one?
Okay, I am going to try and, I guess throw him on the ground. And that'll be a 14.
Oh, easily.
Oh no.
As he tries to struggle one direction to try to get out, you release him enough that you can use that momentum against him and just throwing him on the ground again. This poor kid. And he tries to break out. Roll.
That'll be 16.
Oh yeah, he doesn't get out.
I hope his girlfriend's not watching.
This man is trying his best, and he just can't get past you. One more.
What was the other one? Throw him on the ground,
Lift him up.
grapple him.
You grappled him, you tossed him, now you just gotta lift him.
That'll be a feat.
How heavy is it?
I will attempt to lift it, I guess.
Deadlift.
Oh,
That'll be a 20... No, 19. No, that's 21. Sorry. Maths. 21.
You get off him, you back off as he gets up and scrambles to his feet and he goes for you again. You just, with a rolling motion, you grab him, you throw his weight around you, have him in the air.
Spin him!
How do you want to end it? He's not dying.
No,
He's
I
not.
just want to throw him out of the ring.
Land on his head.
So he's up above your head, you just waltz over and just kind of on the ground.
You wanted something, do you feel better?
Yep, I feel much better.
Wasn't even a
The
challenge.
winner! The elf in the left-hand side of the ring.
Not even a challenge. I didn't
Do
need
we
my
have
armor.
contestants?
Can you imagine if I had my armor on though?
Right.
Does anyone want a contestant for the 10 gold prize?
I didn't.
That would be a competition.
That would be hilarious.
No one's like going on for that. And you win! Congratulations, you got 10 gold.
I have made a profit, guys.
You got your money back.
3 gold profit.
2 gold, it cost a gold to get into the
Oh, right, okay.
1 gold.
2 gold profit.
And
32. And then I'll just say
Gonna
back
roll
to
for that
Rezo.
last one
Quite proud of
before we
myself.
end it.
yep, go on.
Don't kill yourself.
Please. Well, we wouldn't kill anyone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
If guard has been
session
searching,
11.
Was that a 1?
it was a natural one. It just flew up Breeze home.
Well, I was gonna
Natural 20.
His home is now Falconreach, everybody.
Can we get a breeze through here?
So, as we're ending today's episode,
Do I come home? Zoom out of the breeze home. Every window's just leaking fog.
I can't see what I'm doing. Hi!
She's just yelling from her room.
you drop your stuff, you're a bit, you're a little upset and your headaches have been bothering you. You just grab a vine, you put it in, you have everything put together, you carefully grip it in, you grab the last vine, and you realize it's the wrong ingredient.
It's like.
So, you have a bottle in your hand. Clear liquid. And you have no idea what's going to happen if you move.
Are you gonna roll on the
Ah! Should I at least get my
mixing
bag
potions?
empty?
Does it explode?
Oh, it does explode.
Touch on my ear.
Yeah. You now have a magic bag in your chest cavity.
I now have a bag of holding magic bag?
We
Or just
have
a bag that is magic?
A lot of items
You will have to
that were
lose
missing
one
from
of your other
all of
infusions.
those places in our room. So if guards come to investigate,
Right.
we are.
It goes off twice as big as before.
Guys, it's working! I don't know if I have enough to make another one.
And
City blocks.
that is where we'll end off. Again, as I said before, ladies and gentlemen, that was session 11 of ClockWork. Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry for running a bit later. I will be working on controlling that time constraint a bit stricter harder in the future.
Last.
Okay, last time was a special case.
Last time was great.
First session of the year.
Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. I know we did.
Yes, that was a blast. Literally. Twice. Twice blasted.
It was a funny
So many natural ones.
Oh my
I don't
god.
understand. I don't understand.
I rolled natural
It just
ones,
wasn't
you rolled
destined.
natural ones. Our dice have just felt betrayed this year.
Join us next time for the more exciting bits of the fair. And we'll see you all then. Good night, everybody.
Bye!